how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. Welcome back. Hope all of you are having a motherfucking good one. It is another beta day. Hopefully, we will have some beta updates and beta invites. Also, by the way, if your mouse has been doing weird things on live servers, there is a bug. It's hit me and a bunch of other people. It's actually a bug from the the alpha. So, you know how they added a patch 8.3.7 recently that had no new content? It's just some preparation for Shadowlands. Yeah, a bug came into. Nice haircut. What's up, boy? I had this haircut since the other day, my man. What are you? I guess it maybe shows up more on stream because this is more spiked up. I just kind of woke up like this. How you boys all doing though? Welcome back to another good one. We are waiting for apparently legendaries for Druids probably are out on the beta. We don't know if the servers are up or not. We might just have to look at Wowhead for a little bit before the servers are up. But let me get the music back up and running, boys. Funny enough, the bug that's available on the on live servers is up right now. That maybe some of you guys experience. So the fix for that usually is to enable raw mouse input for WoW. And raw mouse input is all kinds of broken on live. But on beta, it's all good. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. Hopefully they'll get fixed up sometime soon. Yeah, I did some research yesterday and I added as much useful information as I could to the big forum post where they're looking at stuff. Let's forget about that. Let's just hang out with the boys, hang out, see what the beta is all about. How you guys all did? I didn't get the beta. I don't think it's up right now. I don't think the invites have went out yet. So wait, but be patient. How you doing, boy? We got Red Hood, we got Largest, we got ourselves Kren. Beautiful, how are you? We got Teeny, we got Seaman, we got ourselves Jonathan. Yes, it is that Seaman. That's his name in Russian. Guy, what's up, my man? How you doing, my dude? We got King. How you doing, my man? SCII52. How you doing, my dude? Hope you're having a good one, my man. Let's see if the beta servers are even up, boys. Sorry for playing this song again. I like that a lot. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Boomy M plus today, XD. Am I even known for playing Boomkin? I mean, if the servers are not up, maybe we can give Druid another spin. Let's just first see if the servers are even up, right? Let's just see that first. And we'll see where we go from there. I want the beta key so bad. Dude, yeah, me. I feel you, my man. I feel you. Hopefully they'll send out more invites today. So right now, Wowhead is doing like a overview of a patch. I don't think it's live yet. We'll have to wait and see. That's why I'm logging on to check out if it is live. Someone told me they got the beta already, but it's not. Yep, ADK, haha. Okay, well, let's just see if the servers are even up. Nope. The servers aren't even up. So we gotta wait a little. Wait, let's give it like 5 minutes, because sometimes we usually wait here for 5 minutes waiting for servers to come back, and then they're just... and they're open. And they're on. So I want to see if maybe in 5 minutes we'll get something rolling. Outside of that, we have all the stuff that Wowhead is posting because they're going through the posts and data mining. We know there's a new build today, right? We know there's a new build today. But what's in that build? We have no idea for now. Hey, I asked you again because I didn't answer. I don't answer. I try to answer as much as I can. Do you know if the Rogue Legendaries can't find any? There are not Rogue Legendaries right now on the beta. At least there haven't been in any previous builds. Maybe this build. I want to see Feral Legos. I am excited to see what the Druid Legos are because there's 4 specs to look at. So there'll be quite a bit amount of Legos. I wonder what Guardians are getting, what Healers are getting, what Ferals are getting. I think it's going to be a lot of the same Legendaries from back in Legion, which I remember none of them. Maybe like one for Druids where when you start Surge, you get a free or a half off Starfall, and then vice versa. Maybe it was a free one, actually. Or maybe it's a chance to get a free proc for it. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to skip this song, dude. It's a good song. It's just I feel like it's way too slow for the stream opening here. I'll put something in Discord telling you what class is good, but I say is the player. What? I'll put something in Discord telling someone asks you if the class is good in Shadowlands. It's not the class, it's you the player how to play the class and many builds and you think of it fun. I think it's a fun class and I play since I play Demonology and M+, and it's a bad spec. Well, not really, it's that bad of a spec, but compared to the others, it's not Destro, right? But it's actually one of the better specs from Plus, but it is definitely difficult to gear and play. But people love the spec. Don't worry if your spec is bad in Shadowlands. Don't worry if the spec is fun. We can keep playing it. Just play the class spec you have fun and love. That is a good message. Play the class spec that you have fun with and the one that you enjoyed the most. That is a good advice. I think a lot of people like they don't take that advice like at all. It's not that they ignore it. I think it's just everybody's striving to be like the best of the best, or at least try not to get kicked out of the group for playing something that's off meta. I'm actually surprised by how many people are afraid to play things with off meta. And maybe I'm reading into this like wrong, but I made a poll the other day about what should Blizzard do with the Covenant abilities? Should we be allowed to switch them around? Or will make it certain Covenants like stuck to a certain, like how they're doing the whole Covenant system? Like, will people feel like they'll be denied from basic groups like 10s in order to get stuff done? So I got this poll right here. I don't know if you guys voted into it. Oh, what the hell? Hello? What the hell? What the hell? Do you think people are going to care about your Covenant come Shadowlands? Or do you think there might be some gatekeeping from groups and invites because you aren't an X-Covenant? Like, let's say you're doing Mythic Pluses, you're a rogue, you sign up for a M plus like 10, and they're like, what Covenant are you? Which Covenant, man? Are you Necrolord? You better be Necrolord, otherwise you ain't gonna be invited. And also I asked the question, do you like the idea of a subclass, right? So like a rogue that's like part of the Necrolord Covenant and a rogue that's part of the Kyrian Covenant, it's almost like a subclass of their own. You both can be the same specs, but the abilities you use are slightly different, and the passives are also slightly different. But it's surprising amount, and I guess I shouldn't be that surprised, but I actually found it surprising. A surprising amount of you guys think that at least 46, which is a majority, you think you'll be denied from being able to be BIS. Only as so many of you guys don't think you'll be anybody's gonna actually care about Covenant choices. Actually, together it's like what, 25%. So a quarter of you guys don't think you actually care. Light mode my eyes. I know. Just relax there. Okay, all right then. That's how I use my YouTube. You're gonna like it. Okay, I can do maybe this, right? So you have the backdrop, which is all dark, and then the question stuff. But yeah, that's like the main question. I'm actually surprised it's that high. But I guess it shouldn't be, honestly. But I'm surprised it's 46. Because dumb people care about the meta and also getting denied. I don't think it's dumb people. I don't want to believe that it's people being dumb. You know, I just don't personally want to believe it's people being dumb. There's a better explanation, a much better explanation for it. But I always like... I come to you guys for questions like this, man. You know what I mean? Because I feel like those ideas are not good to just keep in my own head. Also, servers up, offline? Okay, no biggie yet. Gladiator mounts will be account wide in Shadowlands. Yeah, I saw Tay. That'd be pretty cool, man. Yeah, so you could like go level an alt or something, and you could just ride out in a gladiator mount. You could join like random dungeons like level 10s or 20s or whatever, and you feel like in an outdoor area, just mount up on a big old glad mount, dude. I think that's gonna be kind of cool, honestly. It was weird that they didn't let that be account wide since everything else is so account wide. I know there's like a whole, for that one character, you get that one specific mount, but that's awesome, man. Does every class get legendaries? If goes most of the class go. So every class should get legendaries. Every spec should have at least 4, I think, to begin with. And they might add more legendaries as Shadowlands goes on, but we have no idea really. What classes have felt good during the beta so far? Well, this is going to be my opinion, but I like Rogue. I actually enjoy where the Rogues are at right now. Maybe Assassination needs some more work, but otherwise Rogue feel good to play. I'm not talking about damage here. We're talking about classes that feel good to play. There's going to be Warlock. There's going to be Shadowman. There's going to be Warrior, Death Knight. And there's one more missing. Paladin. That's the one I'm missing. So those are the ones that feel good to play. Some of these classes do lots of damage and some don't. So I'm not talking about classes that are top damage. The one class that didn't add to this list is a Hunter. They actually are some of the best damage right now. It's super easy to do high damage on a Hunter, but they don't feel good to play. They don't feel good to play. You know what I mean? So that's going to be bouncing. That's something that I'll address at a later time, though. Hey, Dalaran, how do you feel about Destruction Warlock MM and Arcane? I think I'm going to play Arcane. I like some of the Legos they're getting, but I wish the Arcane got more stuff. MM, I haven't really expressed any interest in it, but it might be still fun to play. I wonder if they'll get any updates. And Destro, I feel like I'm kind of over Destro from seeing so much of it in BFA. Hopefully they'll add in more stuff and new talents and maybe cool legendaries to spice up the gameplay. But right now they're not going to be feeling that. They're not going to feel different at all. Sub Rogue, it's pretty good. I think Sub Rogues are going to be pretty strong. Looking a lot better than they are in Battle for Azeroth. I think Subtlety and Outlaw are easy to learn to play like a SAS. Yeah, I'd say there's going to be some nuances. I think Sub is getting enough mechanics where it's going to be more interesting and more mechanically fun. Like, actually like maintaining buffs. If you've never played old school Sub Rogue, you're probably not going to like it. But this is not near as hard as the old school Sub. The old school Sub Rogue was a mechanically well put together spec. And if you knew how to play that properly, yeah, you were good. But yeah, yeah, Sub Rogue. I don't know how many of you guys will actually like it. I think a lot of you guys should definitely give Outlaw a go. Give Sub a go, but adding Slice and Dice, I realized how many of you guys never played with Slice. It was crazy to me, but because I started the game and Slice and Dice always been part of the toolkit. I mean, I got used to not having it. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I wonder how many people will like be turned off from the spec just from Slice and Dice returning. Is the new one better than the old one? I think so. What about mages? Mages never really get anything new. I mean, there's some changes to talents for Fire Mage. Arcane Mage got one new ability that isn't really new. It's just like baseline. It's not an RNG proc. It's just a baseline ability. Just press and go. But yeah. All right, let's see what Wildhead has, man. They have some class changes for us to take a look at for the day, since they're doing the whole stream and data mining stuff. Shadow, Runeforge, Legendary Powers for Monks. Oh yes, Keck Smash. We got some Monk Legos, boys. Let's go. Oh, changing the major talent to Theodore's buff event covenant so it's not instant but gives the charges. Okay. What do we got? Deathbringer, complete world PvP achievements listed below. Deathbringer achievements. Covenant combat, imposing Sarg, Jordimal Draxus. Oh my god. Hell yeah. I don't know what that is. Got some cool shit though. LFG, broadcast text, mounts. Nothing really new. Player Necrolord Covenant confirmation. Are you sure you want to join the Necrolords? Do we have anything else? Auto spells, character customizations. Do we have anything with Nightborn customizations? Looks like we got Void Elf Ruin. Is that the earrings? Hoops, pearls. Okay, nothing new there. Alright, class and spell changes. Wait, do Soulbind changes. Okay, we're gonna take a look at class changes too. Okay, hold on. I could look at all these, but let's look at them in detail, okay? Shadowlands Exploration, defeat Astra as Ajara as a star. Okay, so that's gonna be the Fae thing, which I think is just putting on shows. Servers are offline. As soon as they're on, we're back, boys. Shadowlands Dungeon, Breaking Bad, defeat Echelon after shatter 18 or more Undying Stone Fiends at one time. Breaking Bad, I like that. I actually like that. Achievements, Shadowland Raid achievements, World Quests. I'm sorry, I'm not reading through all this stuff. Abomination Limb. They nerf it a little? I can't tell. It's like value AP mod. I guess it scales less off of attack power? 20% attack power. Soulbind Conduits. Abomination deals 50% increased damage to enemies it pulls to you. What? So if you get a grip, it does more damage. I like it. I like it. What else do we have? Oh shit! We got a bunch of boys with beta. Bunch of our boys are getting beta. Oh my goodness, Guilty's getting beta. Let's fucking go, boys. Check BNet right now. Check your BNets right now. Check BNet right now, real quick. Real quick. How many of you got beta? I got a Guilty that says you got beta. How many of y'all have beta? How many of y'all have beta, boys? Any betas in the chat? Any of them betas in the chat? Yeah, that does say beta. For a while it says alpha. Alright, check, boys, check. Real quick. Alrighty. Okay, so what else do we have? Hold on. Let me put it right here. Here we go. Sorry, my chat keeps crashing from time to time. Nothing? Okay, just keep waiting, Maybe there'll be more stuff updated. Hold on. Maybe there'll be more. Servers up? No, they're not. When Fester Wound bursts, the cooldown of Apocalypse reduced by 5 seconds. Blood Boil increases the damage enemy take from Blood Plague. That's pretty cool. So maybe you can maintain it at all times. 6 seconds? Probably not. Impenetrable Gloom. Swarm and miss damage and dodge is increased by 5% for the first 4 seconds. Unworthy has a 100% chance to spread to nearby enemy each time it deals damage. Whoa, Shackle Unworthy can spread every time it ticks. That seems really strong. Demonic Ward, so just reduce damage by 5%. To just reduce damage by 5%. So I guess you get this at a later level. So you don't get this at level start. You get a level 13, I guess. Vicious Ink. Or do you get it to start at 15 and it gets higher? I don't know what this is. Ledger effect, Fell Bombardment. Throw glaive to Fell Bombardment. Cool. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. Nothing new there. Conduits for Demon Hunters. Oh my. Spending Fury increases damage of IBM by 8%. Whoa. Wait, is that stack forever? That could be nuts. Relation aura damage increases by just a 5% each time it deals damage. Pretty cool. Duration of spectral side by 3 seconds. I like that. Your movement speed increases by 15 after casting Fell Rush. Whoa, that would be really good. I like that. Fellfire Haste. Wait, is that potency? It's finesse. Okay. Only 5%? Oh, so you can get a better version of Ravenous Consumption and Fellfire Haste. Wait. After casting Fell Rush. I feel like one of those is wrong. Fell Defender. Cooldown of Blurs reduced by 10 seconds and Firebrand by 10. That's cool. Vicious Ink. Oh, so Demonic Wards. So maybe it'll nerf your wards and you can make them stronger with Endurance Conduit. Live Bloom. Heals a target. Bunch may be active on Dark Titans less than 2 targets. But is there a... Oh, another guild you got in. Check your beta, boys. Check your beta. Check your beta client. Close your BattleNet client completely. Like, make sure it's locked out in like a bottom right. Make sure you right click and exit completely before you reset it. So it must be active on, maybe active on Dark Titan less than 2 targets. So is there like a conduit that buffs this maybe? Soul of the Forest. Swiftman increases the healing of your next regrowth and rejuvenation by 200 or your next wild growth by 75. Okay, cool. I guess they just took away a lot of the extra text. Empower Bond from Covenant ability. Feral, Initial, Boomy. Energize Bond, granting them 30% of your damage as additional damage, healing, or absorption. They focus you or apply 50% on healing dealt to you. Synergize your 30% of damage dealt as healing absorption. Okay, I'll need to see what Empower Bond is like for druids. It looks like they are messing with it. 30% of your damage is healing. How does that work? I don't know how that works. Yeah, I don't know how that works. I don't understand it. So it's like, as you do damage, the other person starts doing more damage. And as you heal more, the other person starts to heal more. And legendary effects, boys. Clear Cast generates 25 of their energy cost. Their maximum energy increased by 60. Oh my. Rip damage has a 4% chance to make your first bite free and deal maximum damage. Oh, that seems really cool. Tag this because the next finish move to restore 3 combo points. Oh my god, that's so good. Thrash is 20% increased damage, 30% increased radius, and can stack an additional time. Big Bear Swipes. Bars can reduce the damage by additional 15. When it begins and ends, you gain Iron Firm, Friends, and Regen. Guardian Druid. I wonder if you could still use this as a Feral though. I wonder if you could use this as a Feral. That would be busted as a Feral in PvP. Imagine that, dude. Imagine that. Thrash has 50% chance to trigger additional Thrash. That one seems okay. So when no longer consumes the heal overtime effect, extend duration of your heal overtime effect to 10 seconds! Oh my god! Hell yeah! Rejuvenation has a 2% chance to create a new regeneration on a nearby target. That seems... I don't really know how I feel about it. Effects of Thick Hide, Astral Influence, Feral Sweetness, and Sarah's Gift increase by 100% when you shift into your Affinity's form. Your Heart of the Wild. You gain Heart of the Wild for 50 seconds. Whoa! I like that a lot! You got Heart of the Wild! And like a stronger version of other effects. Oh my god, imagine being a rested druid. Every minute you can pop in a feral form and actually do real damage without having to take the talent. That is awesome! I like that a lot. Oh, that is awesome. Damage overtime effects occur 25% more quickly, and your healing overtime effects occur 10% more quickly. That is a anima ability from Torghast. That's awesome. I think the bleed spec for Feral is going to be alive and well, boys. When Moonfire, Rake, Rip, and Rejuvenation are on a single target, the effects increase by 30. Oh, so if you just have one Moonfire, it's stronger. When you have just a Rejuve, it's stronger. Okay, this is going to be weird as a Boomkin. And as every other spec. I guess only a Rejuve for Resto is going to be good. Your Mythic Pluses, pop a Rejuve, go back to doing your healing thing. It'll give him more healing. Maybe. And put Rips everywhere. Rakes or Rips. Berserk in Bear form grants 35% increased damage, 25% leech, and immunity to the effects causes loss of control. Wow, I like that. Damage and leech, that's a good cooldown. Berserk becomes a very strong defensive cooldown. Oh my god, more frogs. No fucking way. More Krogmas, dude. And this one has like armor. Fuck yeah, dude. I want one. Is that the Fae only? I have to make a Fae now. I have to make a Fae. More invites went out. Yeah, I have my guildies that are reporting that they got invites. Yeah, more guildies are reporting that they got more invites. Yo, this is cool. I like Krogma, dude. Yo, Kren, we have to go for this. We have to get one of these. We have to make phase and make this. Chicken Peanut Clients, boys. Chicken Peanut Clients, boys. Oh my god, boys, they just got into beta. I mean, I'm joking. That's probably a bad joke, because some of you guys are waiting there patiently for your beta invite and haven't seen one yet. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, what else do we have? Memory of tree. Wild growth has a 20% chance of causing extra rejuvenation when growth applied to 2 additional allies. I like that. That seems really good for raids. Okay, Boomy. Star Surge, Starfall, each have a 50% chance to make the other free. I like that. So they did add that Legion Legendary back to Boomy. Every 400 Astral Power grants Celestial Alignment. Wow! That's an Azeroth trade, but a little more planning with it. That's awesome. You're gonna have a week aura that'll count how much Astral Power you're spending. That's awesome. That's actually pretty cool. You made Life Bloom 2 targets at once. Life Bloom final healing is increased by 200. Whoa, Dark Titan's lesson? That's gonna be so cool. Okay, what do we have for Hunter? Slaying of Unseen. Hunter's damaging resonance trap by... Okay, that's a anima power. You got some Soulbind conduits though. Respect control is reduced by 10 seconds. Flay Child additional 5% chance to proc Flare's mark. Attacks ability deal 5% more damage to enemies inside resonating arrow. Hard mark decreases the target damage deals to you by 3%. Interesting. Very interesting. Heals you for 10% additional over 8 seconds. Oh, exhilaration. I like that. Okay, cool. We got some legendary effects for monks, boys. Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, Rising Sun Kick, heal you for 50% of damage done to an injured ally. That is a healer monk ability right there. That's awesome. Make that melee playstyle even stronger. 50% of the damage deal just without even having to take Crane. And with Crane, it's going to be even better. Activate target focus causes you to exhale Breath of Yulon, heal up to 6 allies within 15 yards. Was that back in Legion? Tiger Palm has a 10% chance to deal 300% normal damage and reduce the main cooldown of your bruise by 1 additional second. I think that's also legendary. That death cooldown is reduced by a whole minute. I like that because you actually get to use the ability quite a bit. Flaming Kicks. Breath of Fire ignites your right leg in flame for 8 seconds, causing Blackout Kick. That's been a great kick to deal 30% additional damage as fire damage. And for a duration of Breath of Flame, that could be really good in Mythic Plus because Breath reduces the damage enemies do to you, and this is more damage in Mythic Pluses. Invoker's Delight. You get 12% haste for until, that's quite a while, until cancel out of summoning Celestial. So a bunch of haste every time you summon Celestial. That's not bad. Hope it's actually not, 338,321 seconds long or anything like that. No way. It's a little butterfly now. It actually eats a butterfly. They improved on the animation. Now I have to get it, dude. I have to get it. I have to get it. Krogma is not lower. He'll be upset with me if I didn't. Alright, what do we have? Mighty Pour. Celestial Brew increases your armor by 15% for 8 seconds. Preferred Brew has a 50% chance to not consume a charge. Wow, that could be really good. That makes Celestial Brew incredibly good for physical damage. Roll Out. Roll has an additional charge. That's like, I don't know if it's a legendary effect, but I know that it's a covenant, not conduit ability. It is the, what is it? Yeah, so if you guys want to see if you have the beta, by the way, is the servers up? They're not up. If you want to see if you have beta, go here. So you normally have your World of Warcraft. Check to see if Shadowlands is there. It should be this arrow above. Make sure you get to check this. I don't think I got the code. It's not going to be a code. It'll just be added to your BNet. It's not a code. It'll just be added to your BNet. Go over here. It's a butterfly, everyone. Interesting. What's up, Atha? I think it's awesome. I mean, it's a kind of redo of the same frog from Nazmir, but I like it. Honestly, I like it. But yeah, this is an anima ability, or yeah, anima ability from Torghast by the looks of it. Down a lot of frogs, dude. They're awesome. The animation is so cool, and now they gave them like a little bug to eat. I want to feed my frog. Can I do that, chat? Can I do that? Healing with Developer Mist or Revivify while channeling to the Mist increases their healing down by 6% and recent mana cost by 3. That's going to be really good. Keck Smash deals 30% additional damage as 1 additional charge. Whoa, I like that. Picking up aggro is going to be much easier. Renew Mist applies extended life to the initial target, instantly healing them for 50 and increasing all healing done to them by 15%. That seems busted. All healing done increased by 15 from Renewing Mists. Isn't Renewing Mist your hot that you throw at people? What is that? There's no way! There's no way you're hot. I'm reading it wrong, right? It's not renew. Renewal misses you're hot, right? You just, oh yeah, put it in a person. 15% more healing. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. When you heal with Develop Mr. Vilify, 50% of the heals applied to your targets with the extended life effect. You get Glimmer! You get Glimmer! As a monk, are you kidding me? You literally get Glimmer! Sorta. 50% more healing, are you kidding me? That seems busted. What? That seems busted. Yeah, it's a legendary effect right there, goddamn. Busted Hammer, recharge shorter, so yeah, so paladins can use Busted Hammer often. That's awesome. Legendary item effects, Bridge of the Mad, Paragon, Hammer Wrath extend duration. Okay, so those, none of these I knew, I don't think. Yeah, none of these I knew, so this is all the same. Yeah. And we got some conduits for pallies, that's awesome. Priest, Fade will now reduce the range at which enemies will attack you. Fade, removing your threat. Okay. Cool. Nothing really new there. Soulbind conduits. Oh, a bunch of shamans. Shamans already had a bunch, didn't they? Okay, I think it has to do with the conduits of the covenant abilities, isn't it? Fundamental lasts longer. Recordation cooldown is reduced. I think all this stuff is already in the game though. But yeah, they added some new ones with conduits. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Shadows. Okay, all specs now learn Demonology, Destruction, Affliction, Shadow Bolt. Because Shadow Bolt eventually storms into another ability. I think it was a bug in the beta. Destruction, Shadowburn does less damage now. I guess it was too strong, wasn't it? Yeah, I guess it was really, really strong. They nerfed it a little. Animal powers. Mark of the borrowed power. Mouth Corrupt has 50% to get Soul Shot. That's not new. Shadow Bolt increases the damage of next Demon Bolt. That's not new. Demon Gateway, not trigger cooldown. That is not new either. You got some conduits. Probably has to do with, oh no, none of them are conduit, like, covenant based. That's cool. Warrior got some new soul binds with conduits, with covenants. Conduit covenants. Generally anima powers. Okay. Covenant abilities. Doorway to Shadows. Went through Shadows has a 1 minute cooldown, 1 minute recharge. So now it has charges. Okay. Mounts, battle pets, nothing really new there. So mostly we got legendaries for monks and druids. Not a lot of class changes. So take a look at some of the conduits now, right? These are the conduit abilities. The soul binds. Soul binds as well as conduit abilities. Which one of them is strong, which one of them got nerfed? Agent of Chaos already got nerfed to 6-second duration of a CC instead of 8. That seems pretty strong at 8. So basically it would teleport on top of an enemy and you would fear or blind everybody, kind of. Disorient them. Servers are not live yet. Rest in peace. You see what Walker Monk? Well, when servers are up I can do that. Pets footwork, Doorway to Shadow consume movement speed about 40% instead of 80. Yeah, it seems so strong. There's a gate that gave Doorway to Shadows 2 charges instead of instant casts. Making instant cast was a little strong. So 2 charges I think is going to be better. It still gives them a lot more mobility. A lot more uses. But its cooldown is increased by 30, so it still will increase the cooldown by 30. Okay. Soothing Shade now has less procs per minute. I guess it was too strong. Stay on the move, defeating an enemy reduces soul shape cooldown by 3 seconds to make the stronger. Wild Hunt's charge. While out of combat, soul shape teleport becomes a charge, stunning target by 5 seconds. Oh, they made that a stun in the opener. That's gonna be good. That should be a warrior just stunning somebody in the opener and then going with damage instead of having to use a charge. That could be nice. Or DK. Shallow with bloop. While standing still, you slowly build up bloops. Wanderlust stacks. The second most speed increased by 10%. I guess this didn't work and now it does. No idea. What else do we have? What else do we have that's new? Oh! New models. We got a Bloodlouse. So that's like a tick, I guess in Maldraxxus area. Maybe that'll be like a pet that you can summon. It's kind of cool looking. That's it. New Spirit Healer. I didn't really see a new one. Maybe they haven't added it yet. Bum. So this is more conduit stuff, I think. Or animal, yeah, conduits. Yeah, so this is stuff we've already seen. They just have a whole nother section for it. Okay, so that's nothing really new. Is that all we got? Is that all we have? Oh! Oh, it's like a really high res version of a spirit healer, isn't it? Oh wow. Oh, look at that, dude. The detail, the wings. So it looks more like an actual Kyrian. It looks more like a real Kyrian, because that's what the spirit healers technically are. They are Kyrian. Is that what we're going to be able to... Is that what you'll be able to... You can actually see the toes. Wow. A small detail. I know, weird, but still. The wings are cool. So is that like what priests will be able to transform into when they die? Or is that going to be like your spirit healer when you're not in Shadowlands? Is that just a model updated for just priests alone? Like when they die, they get like a spirit form? Or is that going to be like for anything, whenever you're out in the world and you die, and that's going to be your new spirit healer? What is this? We have no idea. Also, they added spell variance with the blue post. Provided additional explanation toward see below. Isn't something we randomly dreamed up. So they added 5% RNG chance of doing slightly more damage or slightly less damage. They're thinking of adding into Shadowlands. Salute said something about non-immune reviews of 5% RNG change. Basically, I don't know what he said, honestly. I guess we could read it, right? I guess we could read it. Memes aside, I want to put perspective of why the 5% change is controversial and met with resistance out of the gate with some players. While it doesn't affect the majority of players, over the course of a long encounter with dungeon, the numbers will average to see a little inconsistency. It adds a new layer of small RNG that at the higher levels now introduces the potential of failing encounters, checks, pulls, and being outperformed by another player. Yes, some players care about this. They want consistency. Some players play the world where timers checks are down to the second, and although unlikely, there's now a real possibility that a check is not made due to the bad luck or poor RNG. While the goal of this change is to infuse another element of standard RNGs back, it is used to be this way, into this MMORPG. It risks the detriment of a smaller group players in modern WoW, seemingly little to no gain for others. Fun, flavor, I suppose some, but then some of more choices, some more, when so much choice is randomization already exists across the platform, although less so in Shadowlands. As mentioned by some voices, especially in mod development side, this is several additional potential succession in the game as well. The changes seem to hold little to no benefit on many of all levels of play, and detriment smaller of players I've seen talk about it respawn, and ironically mirrors some of these same larger sentiments as Covenant swapping, as seen with the CTR guys last night on the podcast saying they don't support Covenant locks. Although I do think part of the community overreacts to things and overly negatively throughout many years, this change seemed to be respectable, controversial, and with substance. I should probably breathe when I read these. The question echoing right now: what is the concrete benefit of this change, and is it worth adding? In its early beta, respectively, things need to be tried and tested. So, like anything else, needs to try it and give constructive feedback. I still don't to speak for everyone, and we all have different opinions, but I'll try to include angles from what I read, see, or hear, etc. What are your thoughts? So they're thinking of adding the spell variance. To explain spell variance is when you play vanilla WoW. When you play vanilla WoW, right? It says your ability can do between this amount of damage and this amount of damage. Right now in BFA, your ability will do a set amount of damage plus or minus like 1 or 2 damage numbers. So it can heal or it can crit. Sometimes it'll do 1 less damage number, 1 more. 1 or 2 more is no big difference, because it'll always do most of the time same number as for tooltip. It will change, however, for melee classes that will do physical damage because armor is also considered. But for casters, that's nothing to worry about. Bleed effects, nothing to worry about. Poisons, all that, nothing to worry about. So this is adding a 5% variance, kind of how it did Druid Legendaries out. They are on WoWhead, but not on servers. Servers are down for now. So what this is adding is a 5% variance of like damage. So let's say you have a hit that deals 10% damage. 5% of a 10 actually should do it like 50. A hit that deals 50% damage. 5% of 50 is 1. So your damage will be +1 -1 sometimes. This is not bad when it does 50. But when it does 500, for a 500 hit, that's about 100 damage difference. +1 minus, no, 10. 10. That's about 10 damage difference. +1 minus, +10 minus 10. For a hit that hits for 5,000, that's 100 damage difference. +100 minus 100. So both players can just do about 5k DPS. With abilities that hit for 5k, one person will get lucky and will roll +100s. Another person will get unlucky and roll minus 100s. So the damage difference, if they played properly, one person just got more 100s in there. He just got more of the plus 5s. I mean, you could get anywhere between like +1, +2, +3 more damage, percent more damage. And other people can get -1, -2, -3% more damage. But yeah. Do we know if it's out? Yeah, so beta invites are going out, boys. They went out for some people. Be sure to check it being that. Yeah, this is weird. Yeah, a lot more of the boys in my guild got beta. Okay, cool. We have enough group of actually go raid testing now. Or at least we do. Beta encounters journal. Yeah, so this 5% variance thing, it's weird. Like, when I first saw it, I asked myself, like, why? Seriously, why? What is the point of this variance? What problem does it fix? Like, it makes the game kind of seem sort of like vanilla WoW, where there's a bit of variance. But, like, why was it there in the first place? I guess it's something of, like, our old school RPGs where you would roll a dice, right? You would have a high roll, or you would have a low roll. And if you roll, like, a 20, that was a crit. Right? A big crit. Super effective kind of deal. Sorry, was a change I missed it? Adding a 5% variance in DPS, so every time you use an ability is a 5%, you could do more damage or less damage. That's really it. Still don't have beta? I'm sorry, boys. Don't try to fix things that ain't broken. Sometimes Blizzard needs to do that. Don't fix what's not broken. By the way, they introduced a bug with the mouse with this update. A lot of people have had it. I don't know why they even pushed out a patch 8.3.7, honestly. It didn't come up with any new content. It was just a bug into the mouse game. It's a news that doesn't leave the chat. If you want beta access, download your PTR if you haven't. Let's just check to see if you have set up even Go, or if you have a PTR downloaded already. Just wait for it. Really? I don't know how PTR would do it, but boys, download PTR if you don't have it, I guess. I guess download PTR. Checking to see if you set up to even go in. If you go to PTR, download it. Yo, Baron, do you have beta? You're in PTR plenty. Do you have beta? Let's test this. If you have beta, then maybe PTR is the way. Otherwise, I don't know. But yeah, they added a lot more legendaries too, Baron. Lots more. Variance served just as a vanilla-like vibe. Hello there, by the way. Hey, man. Yeah, it serves a vanilla-like vibe, but for some people, it's gonna be... I don't know. I feel like some people take, like, all the WoW things. I guess it's fine to take it seriously, right? I mean, I take it seriously. I rate at the endgame level. I try to PvP as best I can. So, I don't really know how I feel. Like, I think it's not gonna be that big of an issue for the most part. And maybe it'll add some RNG aspect to it. Let's just test it for a bit. Let's just play with it. See if we notice any difference. Now that we can like test number differences. We'll have two people of the same class going with the same build and play similar to one another. And we'll see if we can get a different damage. Just because one got more variance. I mean, it's only 5%, right? I just don't really know if it does anything, you know? I don't really know. It won't matter if you do 5k DPS, maximum variance is 200 DPS. If one roll 100%, if one roll 100% bad or one 100% good, which is unlikely, it'll be maximum difference of all. Yeah, but for some people, it's like you play the same way and the other person plays the same way. Just one of you did more damage because I don't know. So I understand for people why it might be infuriating on that side. But also, it's like the 5% in a long-term run of every bunch of pulls and whatnot. I feel like the players that would be concerned by it would be like top tier parsers, right? Like your average Jane and Joe that isn't going for like world first and mythic, you know, cutting edge, you maybe even top 100 and plays like a 2800 CR. Most players that are not in that ballpark, not even in that slot, ballpark. I mean, 2800, 2400, maybe not even 2200 PvP, or even like, not even like, I don't know. 6 out of 12 bosses, let's say, if it's a 12 boss raid. Like, most people won't really... I mean, I guess somebody would care, but, like, you will never be able to... I guess, like, some people will care, but I don't know. I don't know. It's like seeing people that are competitive. I don't know, it's just... It's like watching people that are competitive when it comes to doing mythic raids, and they'll try to be competitive on Maut, right? The second boss, or I guess third boss if you just choose to do it, in Nyalotham. Like, people try to do the most amount of damage on Maut. But those are the same people that, with their guild and with their progression, cannot get past, like, six bosses. So, I feel like progression, and if you are going to be that competitive, I think it makes sense for like someone who is doing the Zoth runs every single night, every single week. You know, blazes through it in a single night. Mythic, full clear. For those guys that are top end gear, top end players that have cleared the concept, for them to go for the biggest numbers, that have the best slot pieces. I feel like those guys, it makes sense for them to do it. I feel like it's just very unlikely that a person who's just trying to go for the most amount of damage would, even though they want to go for the most amount of damage, it's just very unlikely, mostly because, well, they don't have the gear from endgame bosses. Carapace and Azoth have insane loot on them. I mean, I guess it's fine to be competitive, but it's like, it's cool to be competitive, but it's like, you're never going to reach the same amount of numbers as those guys can. The guys that have Nazoth gear, the guys that put in the time and got top 100 type of deal, right? That slam keys day in and day out. I don't know. I understand why people care, but it's just like, because you always want to be doing the best that you can be. But I don't know. I don't know how to put it in words. I don't think this variance will make a difference. It is weird. Like, why is it there? But I don't think it'd make a big difference. And we're just kind of waiting for the service to be up, boys. Honorable trinket replacement. Yes, honor talent category that could take Gladius Medallion adaptation roulette. This is going to be going away. No, players will be able to choose 3 honor talents going forward. It should be 4, dude. This should make us do 4 honor talents. Make it a PvP thing. If you PvP, you get to choose a 4th one. As long as you have PvP. Why did they make it a tier set for PvP? Have 4 pieces of PvP gear, get a 4th slot of honor talents. That'd be nuts. You would have an advantage over PvEers. Literal advantage. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, so Relentless Adaptation and Gladius Medallion gone. You have to put a Gladius Medallion trinket in a trinket slot now. Interesting. Interesting. If you haven't signed up for the beta, yeah, follow the link, boys. Corsair is helping you. Beta opt-in and opt-in. If you don't see the beta, yeah, check your BNet launcher. If you're not check BNet launcher, check the version, see if the beta is up. If you don't see it, make sure to completely log out, close BNet, completely close it in the taskbar. Or the tray, and then reopen it back up, see if you get it back. What are the comments on these things? Actually, what are the comments on the variants? What are on Wahid saying? Never noticed it was gone. Neat. Okay, with a bit of RNG. Literally, why? What does accomplish anything? Does anyone complain about this? Same as I said, spell variance is an RPG staple. Just because it's an RPG staple does not mean it's good. Like, by default, right? I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying because it's a staple of a feature doesn't mean it needs to stay there forever. Because not every RPG staple has been good. Let's find out PvPers not have to PvE gear to get gear. That's the most important thing. More covenants, conduits, and anything else. What? I feel like that's commented on something else. With so many procs and elements in the game, I have no idea what was missing. Variance seems to be even higher currently. Variance is pretty high right now, I will say that, because you can get corruptions and all the bunch of procs. So we have variance currently. But if they take away a lot of this and add a base variance, I think we're okay. But why? Why would you do that? Why do we need that? Who asked for this? I don't see more RNG will make things better, but I do see things get much worse. I don't know if it'll be much worse. It wasn't worse prior to BFA change because numbers to become static in the first place. The vast majority of players wouldn't have realized if there weren't blue posts and articles highlighting the changes in the first place. This variance is extremely small and played on an average anyway. You're not going to tell the difference from a standpoint. I guess that's true. Don't think I've read in a long time. Is this 5% total or minus plus 5%? It would totally be 1,000 damage for build. Oh yeah, that's actually a good question. Can it be plus 5%, minus 5%? Or is it plus 2.5, minus 2.5 to make a 5%? That's actually a good question. Actually a good question. I like math. Math, not meth. Not tweaking yet, boys. Another spell variance being removed, though I thought it was removed before BFA. While this announcement was expected to be, I actually thrilled to see it come back. Looks like they're learning the good things from Classic. They're reversing BFA chain at some point, and some people are complaining. Didn't have static numbers really impact anyone. Assuming they were like me, didn't notice that at all. They were going back to what we had, what, 14 years? Have that static numbers really been like that in MoP and WoD? No, we had a variance. Is that normal? I just hope that World PvP is not going to be screwed up, dude. That's all I'm hoping for. Are the servers up? No. And this is taking a while to load. Okay, I'm over it. Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, we'll see if the variance thing does anything for us, honestly. We'll see if that does anything at all. Hope I have 4 Shadowlands games in my account. Really? What? Hello? That'd be a lot. You want to share? Yeah, I have 25s. Must have skipped me. Guys, I need to test the server before can I get into beta? I can get beta. Guys, do I need to the test server? I don't think so. Baron! Where's Baron at? Baron! Do you have beta? They aren't getting rid of variance. I like variance. Yeah, I don't think, well, I guess it depends how the community feels, but a lot of the comments on Wowhead are like, yeah, I don't really care about variance. I didn't know it was a thing before. I know it's a thing in Classic, but it's not really that bad. Or maybe do just download in case. I said no. I have no PT. I have PTR, no beta. Okay, here we go. There we go. I guess if you guys want to download PTR, it'll just take the same files of PTR to the beta anyway. Those are the same files are there. Might as well if you want to do it. We don't know for certain though. Playing Classic at the moment, rating LMAO. There we go, dude. Do you feel the variance in Classic, Jake? Does it hurt your soul, or do you feel okay? Do you notice it? Now, do you think Out is good in Shadowlands? So far, I think so. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Mostly Blizzard gives beta to a healthy account. Yeah, I don't know if healthy account. I think it's either random accounts or friends and family and other stuff. Just a Wind Fury bot. There we go, dude. There we go. Being useful to your team. I mean, you could basically be a Wind Fury bot in Shadowlands too. And Classic Variance was bad only on low levels when Shadow Bolt could deal 80% damage or 120 non-crit. Yeah, I guess when it comes to questing or whatever, yeah. I guess I could see it. Better spell variance until Legion? Really? I didn't know. So they removed spell variance with Legion? I mean, with so many procs of like trinkets and cloaks and all this other things, I feel like we have spell variance basically. We right now currently have spell variance. With all, if you were to take all those procs as a variance, we have numbers that are sometimes higher, sometimes lower. And they're just kind of bouncing all the way up and down, man. They're bouncing back and forth. So, yeah. Oh, looks like more people got into beta. More of my guilders got into beta. Check beta, boys. Check beta. Check beta. Check beta. Check beta. Hopefully we'll have some stuff rolling up very, very soon. Where the beta boys at? Get the alpha chads out of here. We need the beta boys, man. Dal, I'm a grandpa droid. What's up, man? A grandpa droid? What do you mean by that? Boys, Scranton from time to time is posting a link to Shadowlands opt-in. Be sure to opt in. They're going to be doing more waves of invites at a later time, like over the weeks. See if you have the beta, check your BNet launcher version of the Shadowlands beta if you have it. God, you're so good at this. Grant, just make sure you have like a copy-paste like notepad on the side to make this easier for you. I appreciate you doing that. The answer's like a billion questions in a single post. Can we get some hearts in chat for Kren for being a goddamn beauty and helping people out? Can we get some hearts in chat for Kren for being a goddamn beauty, helping people out? Can we do that, please? Can we please do that? Does YouTube have hearts and other shit like that? People, I don't see YouTube. Wait, YouTube? Nothing? Okay, I see no emotes. Literally no emotes. Can we get some Dal Jams in the chat too? Can we get some Dal Jams in the chat if you're part of the membership squad? Some Dal Jams in the chat for Kren. We've been a goddamn beauty helping people out. Appreciate you. MVP Kren, 100%, dude. 100%. I don't know how you guys do the hearts. I can't do the heart. I'm like a rogue god. What's up, chat? How are you, my man? Did you have game time? I don't think so, no. I don't think you do. No, it's you don't have to have any requirements. You don't have to pre-buy Shadowlands. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to bend over backwards. Beta yet? AJ, check your chat if you need to, man. Check your chat. A bunch of people getting invites. Beta is down for now, but a bunch of people getting invites. So, you know. Toad taunt model. Is that what we looked at earlier? Oh yeah. So cool. Yeah, now not going. Oh, does he just fly out of the mouth though? Does he eat it and then fly out of the mouth? Or is that how it goes? Oh, maybe it does. I think it does fly out of the mouth. So it keeps eating and it keeps coming back. That's awesome. We'll see if the beta comes up today. You have to register for beta, so that's a requirement. I think so, yeah. I think you do technically. You should opt in, but most people have opted in. I keep posting the opt-in link all the time. So most of you guys should have already opted in by now. I get so many messages from you guys saying we opted in, opted in, opted in, opted in. What are the new updates? Well, hopefully legendaries, first of all, for classes. They added a frog into the game that eats now a fly. So that's basically the same as the Kagwa frogs. The Nazmir ones that you buy. But now they eat a thing. That's pretty cool. Legendaries, class changes, some, as well as certain other things. Variance, conduits, changes to soul binds, shit like that. Can you pin it down? You can pin it down. Pin the like how to join the beta? Krent pinned Shadowlands home link. Yeah, Krent already has a pin. If you guys need to know how to get into the beta, go into the Shadowlands section of the Discord. You should see it there. Let's hope for legendaries and conduits for rogues, bro. I don't think rogues are getting any, but unless they do have some, and Wowhead just hasn't data mined any yet. When's the next 5.5? It's probably Friday and Saturday. Does Allied Races have any new configuration options as character creation? Yes, some do. Like Maga Oryx and Void Elves. Hopefully we'll get some more for Nightborn. I think maybe High Mountain might get one or two, because Storm gets some really cool shit. The Mechanome's got a few things. Volpera got a few things. Colchion got a few things, but it's supposed to like more skin tones and more eyes options. Like more blind options for a lot of them. Evening Peace, what's up? Wait, how you doing, my man? You can't pin anything, what? You can on Discord, but not in the chat, I don't think. Let me see. Can you pin? I can remove put user, hide, and add moderator. I can't pin in chat, no. Not like Discord. But in Discord we have a pin for how to join the opt-in beta. Make sure to opt in, boys. They said that you do need to have an active sub. They said it? When? Said that a few times. Wait, they said you need an active sub to join beta? There's no way, dude. Awesome, I switched to Magar, my main not long ago. Hell yeah, dude. Magar getting a couple of cool options that our orcs getting. So it's not like super new for just Magar in particular, but a couple new options that orcs are getting. Plus you have new eye options too, so you can go for really like the glowy eyes if you want to. Looks really cool in some skins. The variance is quite noticeable if you're a healer. DPS doesn't know. Really? I guess, is that in a classic or is that in just in general? I guess for a healer, you're looking for a very specific heal, and you can get a high end or low end overall. I think as long as you remove all those like cloaks and all these other procs that we have right now, I think 5% variance isn't gonna make it or break it anything. I mean, words, so I hope some sort of a scar over the eye or something. Yes, they have some of those. Well, I don't know. For Magar, I would need to. Well, as soon as servers are up, I can check. But there are adding some scars for normal Oryx. I think Magar Oryx are getting some of those similar features as well. If they're not, then they definitely should be. If anything. In Classic, sorry, yeah, I do big heals in my top end, chain heal, and low. It's quite weak. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, 5% variance is going to be as big. Maybe for healers in Classic, the variance is much, much bigger. But 5% shouldn't be massive. So if you got a heal that heals for 50, it'll be +1 -1 variance. If you do a heal that's like 500, it'll be a +10 -10. So it won't be like, you know, a number between like 320 and 640, right? You won't have nearly as big of a variance. Blizzard FAQ indicates that you need to have a full retail copy of the game, no mention of subscription. Yeah, again, I just don't know. I don't know if when it comes to the beta. I wouldn't be surprised if they send it out to like some friends and family type of people, you know what I mean? Please, beta. Be online now. Probably it's gonna go up as soon as 6 PM hits, honestly. Wouldn't be surprised. But we got a lot of stuff to change, man. We got legendaries and such. I was really hoping for class changes, man. But I guess maybe that'll come on the next build. next week. Can also be OP with new scaling system. Probably. Yo, my man! Thank you for the new membership from... Oh, this is a mouthful. Garmar, Haiti, Skull, Mamo, Fenrir, Fenris. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, Garmar. Gar, welcome to the club. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the membership, my man. Hope you're having a good one, my dude. Appreciate you, my man. Hopefully I got the name even somewhat close, dude. I won't be able to say the full thing. But Gar, welcome to the team, man. Appreciate you, my man. What a name. I know, right? That's awesome. Whenever anyone said they have 25, 354 health, the next ability is going to hit him for 56, 422. I need to heal him exactly 3 to survive. I used to heal no one. That's who. Really? Maybe somebody would have been like really precise. Because some people do play the game to the very second, to the very minute. There are certain skill levels that are that high up there. But I feel like it's within literally 1% of gameplay, 1% of the community, maybe even less. But yeah, all stuff is probably going to be pretty strong in scaling system. I won't be surprised with the scaling. Some older items are going to be pretty busted. Pretty sure there's going to be some things that Blizzard will have to nerf over time, but yeah, I won't be surprised. So overall, we have Primal Deathbringer title, spells of variance, battle pets. Come on, bro. Legendary monk power, soulbind changes, instant cast overcharge remove, DK 100 paladin conduits, class spell changes. So overall class changes and not a lot actually. Got ability now affects healing as well as damage absorption. Damage in addition absorption. Wait, if as a tank can you get more absorb? As a tank you just absorb? That'd be kind of nuts. Numerous new legendaries for druids and monks. Shadow warlocks once again have access to Shadow Bolt, which I don't think you'll use that much as a Death Stone. And handful of new enemy abilities and conduits for death at demon hunters, paladins, priests, shamans, warlocks, warriors. So that's a lot that we can test today, dude. That's a lot of conduit stuff that we can test for today. What's your overall thoughts on soulbind and conduit system? I love the customizability of it, right? Love it. My favorite. As for like the actual conduits and how you earn them, it's a question of like how good is it going to be. Can Blizzard balance all this properly? Can they or can they not? Can you stack conduits? Should you be able to stack conduits? Should they have more options? Should there be more conduits? Should you be able to switch covenants easily? Should you be able to switch conduits off different covenants? You know, it's just a lot of those questions. I know they're trying to create a lot of difference between one another, but community is pushing pretty hard onto it. Really pushing hard back against it. So we'll see. I'm excited about new things. I think Blizzard should always be trying new things. I don't ever want Blizzard to just be safe and stay in the lane, because that's what happened with BFA. I feel like they try to play it way too safe and basically make a Legion, what is it, 7.4, 7.5? Kind of. At least that's how a lot of people described it. It didn't feel like a new expansion. It felt like a new patch of Legion or something along those lines. So I'm hoping they're trying new things. Like, whether it works, whether it doesn't, and get community feedback on it, I'm glad that they're trying new things. That's the most important part. So we'll see where it goes from there. I think, so talk about different ranks of conduits up to rank 15. Yeah, we'll see how we earn these. So it's a question of how do we earn conduits? Are they easy to earn? Are they everywhere? And how do we rank them up? That's another thing that's got to be addressed as well. But we haven't been able to really test that stuff on the beta yet. So it's not like we really know in depth how it's going to play. Warlocks or rogues in 2v2. I like rogues, but you can play whatever you like. Are you a Russian agent? Yes, I am. How'd you know? Like Black Widow. 100%, dude. How'd you know? Oh, wow. He found me out, boys. I didn't get a chance to duel this week because for the shackled award. Aw, man. God, we got to get you in some duels, dude. Don't agree. Blizzard does not say it with BFA. Story alone is a hot mess or something nice. I meant like... Okay, so the story is the one thing that tried something new with, right? The whole Alliance versus Horde, and then Ajara, and then Azoth, and stuff like that. So story-wise, I'm not really looking at WoW in terms of like trying new stuff with story. I mean, in terms of like the content, the things you do. They try to play it really safe, add more mythic pluses, add more raids, very samey things. Not really change things too much either. I mean, they updated some classes here and there, like Outlaw Rogues are pretty good, but for the most part, most things stayed about the same, and they even brought back certain traits of artifact abilities and certain artifact abilities baseline. But I felt like they played it pretty safe, honestly. I felt like they played it safe. They didn't try anything drastically new. The only thing they knew was new a story, but the story in every expansion is going to be new, right? Everything is new. But in comparison to some of the crazy cool new things that Legion did, right? with the legendary system, artifact powers, the Covenant Hall, or not Covenant, Order Halls for each class Order Halls, the stories of each class Order Hall, the weapons, the different skins for these weapons, the PvP system of like being template based. That was a lot of new stuff, man. Mythic Pluses were added as well. Mage Tower was a massive success. They added some really cool and really difficult mechanics for raids, but a lot of good ones that were generally enjoyable. Awesome environments. Awesome new world quest too, because that was brand new. And yeah, they basically did the same thing as Legion did, in a way. So that's what I mean by they didn't really play it safe. Yeah, I'm talking about the overall. I don't mean like with just one specific part. The story's always going to be different, so I doubt they would have played. The story is always going to be different, so I can't really say that's. Yeah, I guess when I said they played it safe, I didn't even think about the story at all. Ajara as a character alone was the best out of BFA, or maybe just her voice. No, she was awesome. I liked Ajara a lot. I liked Ajara. That was a cool raid, and 8.2 was actually a good time with BFA. When they added the essences and stuff, it was really cool. Lots of people were around, 2 cool zones. It was actually dope as hell. If you play more than 2 specs, the artifact was annoying. At first it was, but then they made a lot of things better. And what most people did is they specialized in one, right? Most people just specialized. I mean, at the very beginning, I remember people telling me, oh, you're playing Outlaw? Why don't you build for Assassination? Assassination is the best for single target. You should probably be playing Assassination. And I just played Outlaw because I was like, I just want to play Outlaw. Just find yourself a guild. Like, if you're playing the game with with pugs, yeah, you're probably gonna have to play like the best spec considered the best by the pugs, who will just literally watch like at the time method, watch them do Mythic Plus keys and raids and see, oh, what class do they play? Oh, Blood Death Knights, have to be a Blood DK route. Can't have a Guardian Druid. Can't do a Paladin. Nope, you can't bring a Warrior into a +8. It has to be a Blood DK. Nope, can't be it. With pugs, you're gonna have a miserable time, dude. Yeah, so I just joined guilds and actually did stuff. I play with friends and I play with guildies, and they don't care what you play. I know that people, especially in Legion, they were like, "Oh my God, guilds are a monstrous community. There's just like a slave drive ship or whatever. It's like a sweatshop joining the guild." And it's like, no, it's just what guilds are you joining? So yeah, that's what I did. Same for me, survival. There was like the only survival hunter I've seen this time. No, part's pretty high and mythic. Hell, no, that's a surprise. Yeah, like most guilds don't actually care what you play. As long as you're a good player, they don't really care. They really don't. Only pugs give a shit. And pugs are fucking awful. They're like 12-year-olds. And 12-year-olds are brutal. Like, teenagers are just evil. You know what I mean? Legitimate knowledge outside of user card. Exactly. Like, that's just the thing that I keep having to explain to people. Like, that's why I play Outlaw for literally everything. I found a healer to push 2400 as Outlaw. It doesn't stop me. I have so many. Do you know how many people told me play Assassination or play Subtlety and play with a mage or play with this comp, play with this specific build? Grab yourself 9 gushings. I was like, no. I want to play Outlaw. I'm sorry. I want to play a spec that I like. And it's so much more enjoyable that way. I understand, like, if you just pug, then yeah, it's gonna be a lot harder to convince random people. But random people can also be like cruel. You know what I mean? Unless you have like a really, really good raid AO score, or maybe some crazy achievements, and you come in with a weird spec, but also you mount it on the Zoth mount, top 100 title in above your head, then maybe people will be like, oh, maybe this game means business. But like, if you don't have any of those achievements, you could totally play whatever you like. If you find people to play with. Finding guilds in World of Warcraft and playing with a guild and playing with friends, it's still probably the best way to enjoy WoW. Lots of people go for the pug thing, and then people say, oh, well, the Warcraft is really easy, you know, you can just queue in for LFR and play with pugs. And it's like, dude, that's like a perception of, like, it's almost like a different kind of WoW. You know what I mean? Sorry for going on a tangent here, but we're waiting for servers anyway, so I got nothing but time. Nothing but time. Есть русские, где ты, русские, суки, где the русские наши? Where the Russians at? Yes, where the Russians? And I went full full Red Army, dude. Full World War II Red Army. Full Call of Duty Russians, dude. Yeah, people don't understand meme even specs, even though it's a server best game. What? They're not meme specs though. Most specs can actually do well. They're set as meme specs, but some of them actually can do really fucking well. And that's what I get with my guildies all the time, dude. But with guildies, I guess I understand. Like they're part of the. There are the people that are playing and trying to go for the top 100 crowd in raids. When you're playing in the top 100 with the 1%, when you're part of that 1%, that's where shit counts. That's where you should really care about your spec. But if you have people that are like can almost get to Nazoth on heroic, and those guys are the ones that are like, you have to play Beastmaster Hunter. If you play anything else, you're out of the group. And it's like, bruh, this is heroic. Are you serious? It is not the class. It is not the class. Especially when it comes to like mechanical skill. Trust me when I say that. Like, I've been there, dude. In OP, Warlock Green Fire couldn't get a crap with people's opinion. In OP, Warlock with Green Fire couldn't give a crap with people's opinion. Yeah, because you did the Green Fire quest. You did a big quest line. That was awesome. I mean, like, pugs are just stupid. Well, no, it's not pugs are stupid. They're just trying to find themselves the easiest path, the path of least resistance. And I can completely understand that. You want to get yourself the best specs, the best composition to have the easiest time with whatever content you're about to do. That's all it comes down to. That's all it comes down to. And I can completely understand why somebody would want to prioritize the meta specs, but it's just like, when you think about it, you don't actually have to. And what is annoying to me is when people get like so aggressive about, you have to play this for this +5 Mythic Plus. And it's like, what? If this was a +30, maybe I could understand it. But not even a plus. I do survival +15s. This is a 5, my man. You're gonna kick me for being survival? Are you kidding me? Actually happened. Actually happened. I was like, what? We're doing freehold. It's literally, it's free. It's in the name, freehold. It's free key. It's a 5. We have only a couple of affixes, not even the big one. It's crazy. Dallas Beta dead. Right now it's not up. I'm serious though, dude. It's just. That's what I keep telling people, dude. Play with your friends. Find some guildies. Take the time in World of Warcraft to find people to play with. It'll be a much more enjoyable experience. It'll be a much better, not beta, better experience. Legendary powers a spell turn into a paladin space warlock. Wait, what? Do we have more? What is this? This build looks like there's a couple changes to Demon Hunter Paladin's legendary abilities. That's not new. Chorgas maps and stuff. I like the way that looks. Interesting. Oh, icons. New player experience items. Wait, what? New player experience items. Covenant pets. You got a little owl boy? You can have a little owlkin follow you. You already have a swolkin. Now you have a baby swolkin. You can have a like a slime squirrel, a wolf, a massive tick, a bat. It's literally a normal squirrel. A whatever the hell that is. Your paralysis demon. What is this little cute little thing? It's got a smiley face on it. Dude, what are these? These are cute as hell. More eyes, renown. Solium, new ore, new items. Yo, that looks awesome. Can I have that as a sword? Or that? Can I just have wield 2 of those? That seems awesome. That seems really cool. Come on, beta, be out, please. Beta. Please go live. Speaking about that, I got kicked from 15. For what? I have 2 server betas for challenge modes back in WoD. 2 server bets for challenge mode back in WoD. I was still back from build the pugs. Looks dumb and stupid. Yeah. I feel like right now, this is why I think you need to find like guilds that are on your level of like skill and kind of push with them or something. Yeah, I don't really know. The frog looks awesome, Kren. Our frog looks awesome. Come on, beta, please. Yeah, one time I saw +2 and enjoyed, and you're 2K rate IO more. Classic pugs, man. And they tell you that guilds are awful. And they tell you that guilds, like back in Legion was saying, guilds are evil, guilds are awful, guilds are bad. No, don't join guilds. They'll just take all your loot. You'll do all the work and they'll take all the gear. And it's like, dude, have you seen pugs? They're brutal. Do I have tinnitus? Do I? What's tinnitus? UK for the fact that community is gonna get Swolkin Boomy form. Gonna get a Swolkin Boomy form. I think that'd be cool if they did. I know how you get more than 460. Obviously, I can't get an 11. I did get how to get more than 460, and obviously I can't get into 11s. How would you get more than 460? I mean, I guess you got heroics done, and I guess you would do mythic pluses. You wouldn't even get gear from 11s. So this way you would want to, guess, start building up a Radar IO score, or join a guild or a group that does keys, man. This way you would want to look for people. There's websites you can go to, like WoW Progress is a good one to start with. You can look at guilds on your server through Radar IO, see if you can app. Some of them have application notifications in a guild we can app into. Worst experience in WoW right now is join the key group. You get the summoning stone, summon everybody, you get better from the group. I've been there, Charlie. I've been there, dude. They won't even say anything to you. And when you're... Are we back? Hopefully we're back, dudes. Hopefully we're back, my dudes. I don't know what happened. Literally have no idea what happened. Literally no idea what happened. It just like crashed. Are we back now? Are we good? My background noise, no. Yeah, okay, let me get it back in. Okay, we're back. Okay. No idea what happened. I just looked at OBS and it went all red. Oh, what? Your mom meant to do that. Might be. My bad. Might be. Okay, let's get back on. Whoa! Shadowlands Beta's downloaded something. Maybe now the servers are up? Because we're downloading stuff. Music is loud. Oh wow, it reset my audio completely. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, my bad. I don't know what's happened. But I think we might actually be able to get in the beta, boys. We're doing a update. Much better, here we go. How to get in the beta? Get lucky, I guess. Or know somebody at Blizzard. Or make sure you opt in. Oh, Jellycat, dude. It's a little Jellycat. Oh, here's some of those pets that we looked at just now. A big old monstrosity. Big old mouth with wings. All different recolors. Aw, dude, that's kind of cute. It's a Jellycat, and there's a cat skeleton inside of it. Aw. What the hell is this majestic thing? That looks so interesting. Wow. It's an Owlkin and a Pegasus fused together. Whoa. That looks awesome. That looks wicked. Is that the new casters? Whoa, what the hell are you? Santa Claus? Is that you? Holy shit, that looks amazing. Oh my god. Aw, that's cute. Different recolors. Lots of recolors. Big old frog boy. Aw, what the hell is wrong with his eyes? He's like looking in two different directions. And he's got whiskers. Looks a derpy. But they got different recolors. That doesn't look bad. Oh, cool. It's a little bat with like a necklace. I like that. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That looks awesome. What the hell are you? You freaking paralysis demon, you. It's like a Murloc, isn't it? It's a Murloc skeleton, isn't it? Also, you're literally like a little shrubbery. Literally a little shrubbery. You got a little handkerchief too? Look at that little handkerchief. So weird looking. Soulless a little. Soulless, and I'm looking at this thing. I want a cat, dude. I want a little jello kitten. Also, these guys look awesome. I don't know what the hell they are, but look amazing. I also want a bat. I want the red one or this one. Either the purple one or the red one. The green one's kind of cool too. I literally have no idea what this thing is. This is actually a monstrosity. Literally a monstrosity. Alright, let me check if the servers are up or not, boys. Let me see if the servers are up. Good God. It is spooky, dude. It is Halloween, so maybe. That's like a Halloween thing. I guess it'll be too late by the time it's November, wouldn't it be? Nope, servers is not up. Rip. Well, hopefully soon, now that we did a download. Delph lives in the swamp. Dude, that's what it looked like in the morning before I take a shower. I believe it. I'm all crusty. Eyes are bloodshot from lack of sleep. Hunched over, hair a mess. Drool fusing the side of my mouth to the side. Teeth all fucked up before brushing them. You know what I mean? Probably smell. I look at that thing and I'm like, probably smells too. Yeah. We'll put a we'll put a the Jello Kitty on the screen. So if anyone pops in the chat, they'll be like, "What is that cat? I want it." You got 43 characters on one server? Yeah, I do. I was thinking maybe go for 50. I just don't do anything with servers, man. Cool, we got a couple of guildies in the beta. Oh, this is awesome. So I wonder if they're doing a test tonight or tomorrow for raids. Because if they're doing the test tonight or tomorrow for raids, then might just have to set out for the raid tonight, man. Down Legend says that when you sleep, you turn into a wicker bear. Is this true? Sure. I turn to whatever you like. Send BFA until the servers are up. What else is there to do in BFA? I guess we could do a key or something, right? Culture's druids confirmed. I guess we have them. Oh, me? Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Yeah. This is some druids. Do a key with a druid? I guess we could. It's like 6:20. I guess it's like the servers are going to be up any moment now, yeah? Rogue Legendary coming. We don't have any for a while. No, we don't have any yet. Just in boss tomorrow and Friday. Oh, okay. So maybe tomorrow I'll be able to join the boss test. I think that'd be kind of cool. Bring my rogue in. Set him up. Get the conduits and all that. See how they hold up against other classes. That's going to be broken, dude. That raid is going to be laggy and everything. But that's going to be pretty cool. Rogues have legend. Rogues don't have legends because they're going to be too good in beta already. That it needs to be outright busted. You see, dude. I think druids are going to be busted. They seem to have really strong legendaries. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. Yeah. Did I still have an anatomy? I need to add you, Alrip. So boys, what should we do? Just wait for the beta 5 more minutes or BFA? Because I was thinking let's wait for the beta for 5 more minutes and then do something in BFA. Because there's nothing else to do. I mean, I guess we could get a key done, right? Just like a quick 15 on my rogue. Just so I can knock that out of the way and never have to worry about it again. Or maybe another alt. Yeah, we'll wait 5 minutes. Because maybe it'll be up in 5. Another bad beta rogues take it. Another bad beta for rogues to take it? Why? What makes you say that? When was the last time rogue had a bad beta, actually? I guess the last ones I played were, what? BFA and Legion. But I wouldn't say they were bad. Oh, those are Haze Frost Mage, not even little changes. Well, Frost Mages are in a pretty good spot, to be honest. They're actually really well put together, like damage-wise. I was hoping Mages in general would get a bunch of changes, though. Like, just something new. There've been little changes. For Rogues, well, we're actually doing pretty good right now. Maybe besides, maybe if you're Assassination, you're not really doing good damage-wise, but that's something that'll bounce out later. But in terms of the feel, Rogues feel pretty good to play. You have fun abilities. Slice and Dice returning was a nice addition. Covenant abilities are pretty good too. Most of them are pretty non-sequential into your rotation. Just the guy that passive or a little add-on. So they're not super bad. Yeah, Rogues I think have been in a good spot. Like, we haven't been needing changes. There's plenty of them out there. I'll look at nerfed AoE. I check about the target cap. I don't really know if it's nerfed if we're still doing top damage in AoE. But you know. To each his own, I guess. Rogue Center and Monks have not gotten ancient since alpha launch. Monks have gotten a couple changes. No, Touch of Death and Celestials. Rogues actually haven't gotten changes. Hunters have gotten a few changes, but not too many. I'd say it's fair to say Hunters and Rogues maybe. Hallmark Legendaries, the Windwalkers ones are pretty good. The Brewmaster ones and Healer ones are added with this build, so hopefully we'll be able to test them today. So the new beta is going out? Yes. Come on, beta, come online. I know, right? Come on, a little beta. Get online, fam. Do it. This comment sounds sarcastic about Rogue's beta. Usually very little changes and feedback, often ignored, leading bad lynch. I'm waiting for the first major patch. Oh, we'll have to wait and see, I guess, yeah. I think Blizzard has been a lot better at listening to the community feedback of like beta stuff. So I don't think as many classes are gonna have like a first major patch, like doing massive changes, but we'll see. You need an active subscription to get invited to the beta. I don't know. I don't think so. I think not, but I could be wrong. Pretty sure not. It'd be weird if you did. Does anyone know anything about the pre-patch? I know it's going to remove the corruptions out of the game completely. And it should be available soonish, like 2 months maybe. Maybe in 3 months or so. Kind of like the amongst of offensive ledgers and offensive for Brewmaster compared to most things that have studio defensive legos. Yeah, I do like the one for healers in particular where you have a bunch of healing. You know what I mean? I kinda, yeah, I feel ya. Alright, boys, it's been about 5 minutes. Do we wait 5 more, or do we go play BFA? Do stuff in BFA until the servers are up. Was there anything I could do in BFA that I could do for a short amount of time, and as soon as servers are up, just like swap over? BFA keys. Reverse client just in case. Okay, let me do that. Let me do that. I'm gonna close it completely and open it back up. See if there's anything. BG. I guess I could try doing a BG. Because then I could leave it without any issues. Seeing if anything in the client. Looks like nothing. You got the disc space in BFA? I do. I'm mostly playing. Actually, I guess I do play more or less now. Nowadays is disc. Usually Shadow. Do that, please. Just a BG. I guess I could. Hello, dudes. What's up, boy? How you doing, my man? Okay, I guess we'll do some BFA stuff. Let's go mess around in BG. Fuck it. That actually sounds like a cool idea. I'll probably queue it Merc mode just so we can get an insta. I probably will lose immediately because Alliance kicked W. But let's do that while we're waiting. I told my guildies to let me know when the beta servers are up, so hopefully we'll have it available. Show me the way. Alright, boys, I'll show you guys how I'll play my Outlaw. So in this place, I just play like Arcane Mage, show me the way. I could probably do a key on a Disc Priest, right? One of these days, boy type. Go Assass? Hell no. No thanks. Yeah, if I have to do a BG as Alliance and Assassination, yeah, that's a deal breaker, my friend. No thanks. I'd rather play Outlaw, dude. Honestly. Can I play the more fun spec? Is that okay? Oh, let me show you also what the mouse bug is. Oh, do I want to do it? I feel like I'll fuck something up. Nah, I won't do it. Wanted to kind of show you what the mouse bug does. Original was going to show Kren what the hell it did. It's fucked, dude. It's messed up. I don't need that anymore. The bags are a mess, by the way. Actually a mess. You got a video in there, maybe? Look back. No, I don't have a video of it or anything. I'll just do it on stream some point. But I finally got to the 40% Versa, boys. 40% Versa, man. 40% Versa. So what's the queue right now on a Horde? 5 minutes? Maybe I could wait 5. Maybe I do Alliance? I'll do Alliance. Just to get insta queue. Or basically insta queue. 2 minutes? Basically insta. But it's just some Outlaw action in BGs. Yeah, I'd rather play Outlaw, man. I'd rather play Outlaw in BGs. Because I could probably get a bit of a burst damage here and there. Or get smoked. I feel like Assassination is a less fun spec to play in BGs too. Just because I can grapple around and hit whoever I want to and peace out whenever I like. And as Assassination, you kind of just have to put your dots and really commit to somebody. And then you'll just get attacked and you'll want to piece, but you only have one shadow step. And you're like, oh. So you just gotta commit to somebody, pop feint, and then just hope for the best. I don't like that as much. Yeah, not a huge fan, honestly. Did you see the big brain strat that first plus 30 team used to kill Junkyard last boss? I did not know. What did they do? I'm actually interested now. I'm actually interested. Must have been like biggest brain play ever, right? No rogue yet? No, not at all. Using Versa Corruptions? Yeah, so my corruption setup right now for PvP is this. I have versatility here. Versa, all rank 3. A Versa in my ring, and then Versa in my bracers. I have a Rod Den slappers for main hand and offhand. And I think I have like 2 more spots, like a ring and a glove for Versa. So that together it's 40 more corruption. So eventually I'll be able to tag that on and have even more versatility. Versatility just ends up being the best stat for me to really do anything, honestly, when it comes to PvP. Gushers, I tried Gushers out, like it does proc, but it's not quite as often. I feel like when it was just like 1 or 2 Gushers that you could do, those procced, just 1 or 2. Like when you had 2 Gushers did a lot of damage, then it was a lot better because you could just tag on 3 extra Gushers, go a bunch of versatility, and you were good to go. But now you kind of have to commit Gushers, I feel like, if you want to see any meaningful damage. So I just go for Versa instead, just to increase my base damage. Because I have both PvE trinkets too, so that works out as well. The polymer for one of the mobs increased the damage by 100%. And then during intermission, they broke the poly, and the mage stole the buff and used it into his combust. Problem with one of the mobs, it increases their damage by 100%. Like the one with an enrage? Do they keep that enrage forever? The 2-minute lie? I know, right? Is that the one that's like enlarge ability, right? The guy used enlarge to make a mob big. And is that a perma buff? Because if that's a perma buff, that's huge. 4 battleground matches? Okay, well, we're probably gonna lose this one, but it's okay. Hopefully it'll be good. Definitely want to get my PvP set up. So that was some PvE ass stuff. Okay. For the Alliance. Alright, boys, but as soon as beta is up, we're gonna hop on that. Actually, can't I load up beta just to check in case? I think I can have both WoWs running, right? I can just check if the beta is up. Because as soon as the beta is up, dude, we're bailing. We're dropping BFA completely. Back in the beta. Okay, it's not up yet. What the hell are we doing? It's exciting though for a second. Did our faction change? No. That's just Merc mode. I'm playing as a Merc just so I can get insta queues. Nah, I'd probably let you guys know if I want Alliance for any reason. Nah, I'd rather play Horde. Just personal opinion. I can do a BGs, easy wins. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably get the 4 BGs done. Get it knocked out of the way. Hopefully we'll get a win here. Now, who do we got? Who am I going to be gunning for here? That Shaman looking beefy. Oh, we got a Hunter with a Draught of 10 lands. Try harding. The Rogue, dude. From Nemesis. Okay, I think we're going to probably gun for the Rogue. Let's see if we can get some value off of it. Hey friend, what's your opinion on Conduits ranking up to 15? I gotta try them out before I say anything negative. I think Conduits in general and Soulbinds are interesting. We'll have to see how it works out though. If it works out well or not. Isn't gushing a Versa, but gushing damage is so low, so we'll swap. Yeah, it's up to you, man. You either want to go all gushings, or I would recommend all Versa. Versa is really strong right now. But it all depends on your spec too. Like if you're a Survival Hunter, Assassination Rogue, Feral Druid, even Arms Warrior, it seems that gushing is actually pretty good for you. For Outlaw Rogue, I found that gushing is not nearly as good. Alright, let's give him stealth. So you can do this. It looks like Atha, dude. Hanging out with like a cheap knockoff of Atha. He instantly trinketed. Kick him. Blind the healer, blind the warrior. He trinketed. Let's wall. Probably go him now. Yeah, nice. Oh, okay. You can Stormkeeper if you like. If you can Stormkeeper if you like, friend. Me? Can you kick? Please kick. Oh, I didn't do enough damage. I thought I would have enough for some reason. Capacitor charge? Oh, no, 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 you ain't coming back. Yeah, take it. How did that pally die? Did that pally just get shredded by the warrior or something? I'm surprised. Yeah, I didn't get the most damage there with my Reaping Flame. I was hoping I would be able to. Alrighty. Where else do we have to go? That guy's fighting somebody? Oh, nope, he's not. We got that area being completely messed up over. It looks like there's maybe a paladin fighting a guy. Maybe. Are you? Oh, they just killed somebody. Okay, I'm gonna go over here then. See if I can help him out. It looks like our healer died over there. Unfortunate. I think we're falling apart. Yeah, that's a lot of dudes. Yeah, that's a lot of dudes. Maybe I should just back up. Let's back up, head over this way. You need 475 for gushing to the damage? No, yeah, the higher the item level, the better, right? We'll say that. The higher the item level, your 475, the better damage you will do. But do you need a specific one? I will say not necessarily. Don't wall it. Did it wall it? Did it wall it? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice trick. Oh, oh shit. Yeah. Sorry, dude. Sorry, guy. I reaped flamed him. He came back up and I trusted him. Alright, Rogue. You ain't getting. Okay. Alright, dude. Okay, dude. Alright, dude. Yeah, good thing you opened on me. Are you outlaw? Oh, no. Oh, I gotta gouge you real quick. Cool. Can I just steal your buffs? Bike you into a killing spree? You're dead. Nice. Cool. Let's pick up a buff and we'll go on with our day. Go on with our merry, merry way. Demon Hunter. Really want to take him out. Ripping. Ah, nice. Are you a tank? Oh no, don't tank me. Don't take me, bro. You trinketed. What'd you trinket? Like absolutely nothing. Why is the feral on me? Gouge him? Blind feral maybe? He's throwing grenades! What the hell? Where are the grenades coming from? Wait, can I stab the feral? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. Oh, he got redotted. Hunter, come back, please. Yeah. What is the grenades? What is that? Yeah. Okay, he did. Feral! Come here. You good? Hi, cat. Yeah. Okay, he did. Kick him. Okay, I can't Reaping Flames him. Yeah. Reaping Flame. Huge. Alright, yeah, we're at a point where we're getting chain Reaping Flames back to back, boys. Alrighty. Woo! Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Hey fam, can you not blur? Please don't blur. Please don't blur. Can you get low? Yeah, thanks. This is World of Warcraft PvP now, boys. I am dominating. Alright, can you do anything to the priest? Yeah, we just keep him here. Okay, priest got dotted up immediately. Alright, can we just... Okay, I'm gonna sit on you now. Got nothing else to do. Okay, you... Okay, run out. Okay, you paint up. Okay, alright. Me? How dare you? How dare you? Sky Fury? Wait, healer? Disappeared. I'm gonna make a healer disappear. Stun him. Yeah, okay. You trinketed. Okay, biking him. Cloak, up. Come here. Get low. Get low, baby. Get low, buddy boy. Your wall is up. You ain't gonna live long. Yeah. Warriors up. Okay. Really? Okay. Purple derp. How you doing, my man? How you doing, my dude? Meme beaming me. Okay, I see how it is. Yeah. Thank you for snipe, real quick. Can you live long enough? No, you can't. Okay. I was gonna snipe him too with Reaping Flames, but there it is. I PvP, I mean. What do you think about having 2 DPS trinkets in PvP? That's gonna be interesting. I think I have 2 DPS trinkets right now, and that makes me super strong. But having a PvP trinket, I think, will make it harder for PvEers to have more damage than everybody else. Yeah, PvEers are not going to have as much damage uptime, because you will only have 1 PvE trinket that can increase your damage. So having a... yeah, it's just going to make a equal battle, equal setup. Oh, hold on. You gonna blind him? Take away his totem. You don't get it. Hold on. Haha! You're gonna send my CC. Where's your buffer, Stormkeeper? You have it. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. All right. Big trust. We're gonna pre-feign this. Yeah. Grounding. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice totem, friend. Sorry, lab dog, my man. I'm sorry. I'm bullying you at this point. Yeah. Go. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Yo. Woo. Snipe. Snipe. This is PvP right now, boys. It's all about the snipes. Like, it doesn't even matter if I'm outlaw or assassination for this. I'm just an idiot with a trigger finger on a Reaping Flames. Hey, how's it going? How you doing? Hold on. Let me just dance with you. Iceman Citadel. All right, you're dead, my man. I don't need to harass you no longer. What do we got? Anybody? I thought I saw a guy come over here. Yeah, why are you doing like that, bro? Cause you can. That's a rogue thing, man. Cause I can. That's fun. I don't know. I don't treat my PvP that seriously, man. I try to have some fun and take advantage of opportunities whenever I get them. I don't know. I didn't mean to bully the guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, laptops. Oh, okay, we win. I didn't even top damage, dude. I suck at this game. Tulsa, nerf red pallies, dude. Easy. Nerf red pallies. That's how you fix this. Alright, let's sell this garbage. Well, that's a BG, boys. Is the beta up? Let me check. Is the beta up? Dal's a bully? Didn't know Dal's a bully? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Oh, the crab got in too, dude. Even more guildies got the beta. Check your betas, boys. Howdy, Dal. What's up, Defco? I'll BG. Do we do more? The beta is still down. Do we do another one, I guess? This isn't really a BG stream. I just kind of wanted to just hang out with you guys, wait until the beta's up. So with Trinkets and Shadowlands, I'm hoping Blizzard lets us use 4 PvP powers, please. I don't think they're going to have us do that yet, at least. I don't think that's in the works. It would be cool if that was like an extra ability, right? A 4-stack tier set. A 4-piece tier set. Keys? Should we do a key? I mean, I guess at this point we could just do a big key on one of our tunes. I know, I cannot wait for beta to be up too, but like swap into a monitor screen, I have the beta right here. Both up and running. Let's give me beta. I know, right? Check your beta, boys. You might have gotten in. Hopefully they'll have beta up sometime soon, because a lot more people are able to download it. I'm a little bit sad that we actually could not get into the beta today, man. I'm actually a little bit upset. Just because like I was excited about the beta, and I guess I'll have to play it or be able to check it out in my off time. Which I guess isn't bad. For videos it's good, but I want to share it with you guys on stream. So my apologies, man. Some of you guys are gonna watch this stream, or maybe not even reach this late to the VOD and be like, man, I got jebaited. But I did not mean to jebait. Honestly. We sat here waiting for this thing. So they want more people? Yes, they did. Make sure to check your BNet. And it seems more people are getting added, man. More and more and more people are getting added. So, yeah. Like my guildies that keep popping in, and they're like, "Oh, I got the beta. Oh, I got the beta. Oh, now I got the beta. Oh, I just got the beta. Oh, I just checked my BNet. I got the beta. Oh, I updated my BNet. I closed it down, open it back up. There it is. Oh, I didn't have it, but now I do apparently." So they're giving invites to everybody, and maybe that's why the servers are down. They're not gonna open them until more people, until all the people that they want to give invites to get them. I wanna boys my tank. So what? Oh, good, Dal. Thanks, fam. Thanks, Sponge. Glad you at least understand my struggles here. But yeah. So should we do a key? I kind of just want to chill here and sit until we get the beta. Very unproductive beta day. But it's okay. There'll be other days. Tomorrow I have a day off too. I kind of want to get a bunch of cleaning done tomorrow though. So today I want to get a bunch of work done if I can. But yeah. Let's talk about covenants. Do you think the players will be rejected in Mythic Plus groups raids if they have the wrong covenant? So I feel like a lot of you guys, or a lot of the guys that commented or voted in the last poll, think that yes, there will be. I don't think so. I personally cannot imagine somebody just getting rejected. Like actually asking, like seeing a rogue join in, he has good gear, be like, what's your covenant, mate? And if you tell him anything besides like Necrolord, they'll be like, nah, decline. I think that'll be weird. I think that'll be way too weird. Because I don't think any of those covenant abilities right now, at least in the beta, are to the point where it's just one is just the best. They're good in different situations. Like if you're gonna raid, the warrior one is really good. The Necrolord one for warriors. If you have a melee heavy composition. Outside of that, it seems like a nice buff that anybody can take advantage of. It's a group ability too. I played with a paladin one of the Fae, and even though I don't always have the damage counterpart available all the time, it's a utility. There's a bit of utility there. But no matter the fight, I end up rounding to about 5% of my damage as being the covenant ability stuff. No more, no less. Yeah, I personally don't think, I think it's overblown. I don't think anyone is actually going to care about the covenants. I think what's going to come ahead of it is how good is the player, you know what I mean? But I think people are going to look at people's red IO score before they look at their covenants, honestly. I feel like people are going to look at the same things that we've looked at. Nobody is going to be like, oh, okay, you got to have this amount of raid score and be this covenant in order to get in. I doubt it. I doubt it. I mean, but we do have a current system where like you need 2k raid IO to get in a +5 key, right? Which is absurd. But nothing you can really do about it. Because that's bugs. That's why I always tell people, you know, join guilds, find people to play with. Don't do pugs, don't do random groups. Random groups suck. That's not the way the game is meant to be experienced. Sure, stick to one spec of Flex to be a pro. That's up to you, Legend. I like to stick to one spec because I like Outlaw. If you want to flex and learn your class and learn multiple specs of your class, I mean, that'll always get you somewhere. Being flexible and understanding your class in general is always going to give you a lot of cred, especially when you're looking for groups. I've heard the radio will be gone in Shadowlands. That's true. I don't think that'll ever be gone because it's not a Blizzard. So, Raid IO is not a thing that Blizzard implemented. It's something another website tracks. So I highly doubt those websites are no longer going to be able to track if you've done what key you have. I'm pretty sure Raid IO is still going to be able to track what key you've done, how high is the key that you have failed or whatever, and still going to have some sort of a score. You know what I mean? I still think it's going to extract that kind of information. I doubt it. If they remove it, that'd be interesting though. Jim, what's up, man? How you doing, my dude? But even if they remove it, it's not like people are gonna just stop asking for you Raid IO. They're just gonna find another metric. It's always gonna be another metric, I think. Will Warlock still be pumping big Casable? To your opinion, I feel like if you're a Destro, yeah, probably. Looking for +10 LFO more. Only event there for teleport skill for bridge on both bosses. Link active skill for invite. Oh yeah, now that you put it like that, I could totally see it. I could totally see it. Yeah, the event there could actually give you a teleport skip, couldn't it? Damn it, I didn't think about it. Literally didn't even think about it. Huh. Well, that seems like I don't know. On one hand, it seems like, yeah, that sounds plausible. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds plausible. But also, it's like, that seems to be like a really cheesy mechanic. So it will be really up to Blizzard to try to make sure you can't really use Vent Theory in that regard. But you probably will be able to. You really have to grind loot ritual for myself in Beta Blizzard? Come on. to do grand loot ritual for myself for Beta Blizzard? You might have to, Baron. If you want into it. So kind of Warlock or a Rogue, though. Are any used or ever run? I guess so, yeah. Yeah, I guess it depends. Think people do +10 in the beta? No, I have not, no. Who could turn off it in 2 seconds? They just want Blizzard set. They could turn it off in 2 seconds. They just do not want to Blizzard set. Yeah, and any changes for Covenants. There's going to be some that they were adjusted in Soulbinds, but we have to actually get on and try them and beta them. It's all the problem with Covenant choices. I don't think they've adjusted in that regard. I guess it depends what you mean. What choices would you want to see? Radar is bad, not gonna lie. Well, Radar IO is just like any other thing that's already been in the game, like gear score, right? That became an item level thing in WoW. People used to use gear score. The people used to use other websites to track some sort of a metric to find out if somebody was good for a Mythic Plus or whatever. It's no indication of ability. It isn't, but people will use it in pugs to make sure. Again, pugs, the reason why they go for the safest choice. Pugs are afraid of losing. Pugs are afraid of new things, but most importantly, pugs are afraid of losing. This is why pugs would prefer for everybody to play the best meta specs, or classes for that matter. They prefer to play the best meta items or utilities, which they are, I guess, in some cases meta, but it's usually what top players end up playing. Even though they might not be that strong, it's just what everybody plays, the popular specs. And they would want people with the highest Red IO score, highest item level possible, so then there's as least of a chance of them losing and failing the key. And it's usually people that have low item level and don't have near as much experience on the spec that will try to get dudes with really good experience to really buff up their key so they can get much out of it. So that's what it really comes down to. Other patch notes? Wowhead has a bunch of stuff, but nothing in for Blizzard patch notes yet. No blue post. Owner corruptions out of the game as soon as possible. That's going to happen in pre-patch, so that's sometime soon. I didn't see the Covenants being so important unless you're a very serious player, but I did see Rogues being super useful. I guess keeping them up classes because no more Awakening. Yeah, like the thing is going to come down to Rogues being useful with Shroud, but also some of the paths that they have, and depends how they adjust the percentages for mobs. You might not be able to skip too many mobs, so we'll see. But we just want 425 to carry low keys. That's true. It's just pugs are afraid of losing, so pugs will take the easiest, the path of least resistance. They'll take the safest choices, the highest item levels, the highest Red IO scores, even if you literally bought your score from carries. They'll take all those item metrics in order for a higher chance to finish a key. They won't take a good player in some cases. Or they at least think that they will take a good player, but it's hard to decide figure out who's a good player when there's so many players of a variety of different skills. So they'll take people with achievements, with certain mounts, with certain accomplishments and achievements and scores and whatever. Certain number metrics. Yeah, so it's a little bit of a sad state of the game, which is why I tell people don't do pugs. Don't queue pugs. Do not queue pugs. Do not play pugs. Try best you can. Try your very best to find people to play WoW with. Find guilds. Use every resource available, from forums to WoW Progress to Red IO, to look for guilds and try to apply. Get some friends to play with. Find some friends to play with. Make some friends. You find somebody who's really cool in Mythic Pluses, you do a lot of keys with, add them. Be like, yeah, you want to make a group together? Do keys. But the best way to do it is to join guilds, because from guilds, like guilds that are serious, that are competitive, that are trying to improve, you usually find friends that they know friends and friends of their friends and friends of their friends that might be able to into keys, and you might be able to get your way into that group through friends of friends, or get into better guilds from friends of friends that come into guild or leave guilds or whatever. Yeah, it's totally worth your time, man. It's totally worth your time to get in a guild. It's totally worth it. Or play with friends, because friends are not gonna, like IRL friends or friends in game, not gonna care what you play. If you guys both like, yo, both five of us, you and your 4 friends want to do keys and push as hard as you can, doesn't mean you guys will get to 30s, but even if you guys get in like 21s, 22s, that's progress, and you guys have fun playing together and trying new things, and at least trying to improve. That's all it takes. You don't need to be at that top 0.1% of player base to like feel like you achieved it. Like just playing with your friends could be that fulfilling, you know what I mean? Trouble DPS into warriors, 10 item levels higher by like 15k or more red. Yeah, like just because there's a score doesn't mean like they're actually good. You know? Instead of taking a 450 item level guy who would benefit from that, they'll take a 475 DPS, there's 3k red IO is nothing to benefit from. That's true, but like they think of it as like a high item level, high score. We'll have less chances of losing than if you take this 450 guy, because you don't know if the 450 guy knows how to play the class or not. You don't know if they bring anything utility. So it all depends, man. I went to Orbos, turned in the questions called the mod, and speak to Bolvar, and was right on top of it, and it was not sure it started to relog, didn't work. What? Let's get him a butt kicked, and Maldrax's mage started with fire, went to arcade, and now he's frost. I think the last quest Maldrax's which will speak to Bolvar. Oh, so you probably finished the quest then, yeah, Jim? It should be mostly done. Are you on beta right now? There's no way, right? Unless BNet done something today. Hold on, is the BNet need to update? Anything BNet? Wait, do I need to be out of WoW completely for it to update? I probably do. Look, Boris joined a group, 955, 210, full gushing. He just literally joined a group that's looking for a full gushing rogue. It literally has to be full gushing. And he can't be full Versa, he can't even try a haste build, he can't try a master build, he can't try shit. Poor guy, but at least he has full gushing, I think. So, but Warriors on a rotation or bursting 130 while Warriors are just roll winning for 40k. Again, yeah, it all depends on a player and the skill level. Because some people can just buy score. Makes it solitude, that's why it's subbed. So I understand why IO exists, right? It's just players that want to push serious keys want to be able to find other serious players to push keys. I feel like Red IO is a good tool, it just gets used improperly. I feel like Red IO is a great tool when you're looking for other players that you want to find competitive to play in keys with. People that are serious, that will get on Discord, you'll go through mechanics, you'll go through the calls or whatever, and it won't be people just blaming each other halfway through the key of who's fucking up, who's costing the key or whatever. So radar score is to be usually to be used by players that are at the high end, top tier type of like gameplay. You are in the top brackets. And you're just trying to find people that also are looking for high ass keys in the same brackets. But the problem is pugs start to use it for like 5s and 10s. Which are easy. Even, I would say, I would argue 15s are fairly doable. Like, every class can finish a 15, even on time. No class is actually at a point where you cannot finish a 15. Experience of the key, good group composition, maybe a rotation of cooldowns. You know, doing things like, so we got Sanguine, let's move mobs out of the way. Quaking, make sure we spread for it. Bursting, let's not overpull, let's not kill too many things, slow down. A lot of things that can speed up your key quite easily. With a bit of gear and a bit of experience and a bit of DPS, maybe even 5% luck, you should be able to get all your keys done. Has he always been a rogue? No, I used to play Druid back in the day, but then I swapped to rogue when Druids went to Miss Pandaria. That's the reason for me. My guild just ignores me? That sounds like a bad guild, Decaffeinated. Should probably find a new one, man. Yeah, if you have a shit guild, don't stay in shit guilds, man. If you have a bad guild that literally ignores you and doesn't want to do anything with you, don't stay in there. Leave them immediately. Don't stay in your guild. You have other guilds. There's more fish in the sea. Trust me. I've been in bad guilds before. Trust me, there's better guilds out there. Join a real guild that like actually wants to do raiding. You know what I mean? Actually wants some progression. Make some friends there. And then make friends with their friends. And then you can expand your network of people that you have. And then just watch out for number one. Watch out for yourself, man. From there on. I'm in Vash and there's almost 0 guilds recruiting. I've been trying to find a guild for 2 months and not a single one of them in a recruit tool. I've been stop spending. Well, you can't just use only Blizzard recruit tool, right? You might also need to use other externals like WoW Progress. Let me look at WoW Prog. How many guilds are there on Vash here? Realm. Vash. What do you spell it? Vash. Oh, Vash. Okay, so I'm gonna guess it's EU Vash or US? Let's go EU. Let's just guess it's EU. Look at the guilds. You have guilds with character item levels, and probably you can see the progression somewhere. Actually, can't you see guilds and teams? Progress. EU. Realm. US? Okay, we could look at US ones. Vash. Go. You have Tank Dynasty that has a progression. We don't know how far they progress, but we had them set on progression. 10 out of 12 Mythic Nazath. I mean, they're not doing like incredible on world rankings, but they're, you know, they're doing it. They're on Il'gynoth. Then you have the Tank Dynasty is the same actually. What else? The Entity, Traders, Vol'jin's Vengeance, Shamar Ragers is so cute. You don't know if any of these guilds are serious or anything. These guys are 3 out of 10. Do they have anything? We're dedicated to players to serious progression and downing endgame content. We're always looking for skill mature players. Right, Tuesday, Wednesday. So they're semi-hardcore. You can see kind of where they're at. Semi-hardcore. What are these guys? Chinese guild, actually. Yeah, so I don't know, unless you know... Yeah, Tang Dynasty is Chinese guild. Okay. I don't know. Traders apparently don't have nothing here. Vol'jin's Vengeance. They have 7 out of 12 progression, but it looks like they're not really recruiting people. So they didn't set up anything. I mean, I guess you could whisper GM, be like, yo, are you guys recruiting people for guild? Then you have ShamWow Raiders. Didn't set up the WoW prog at all. It's so cute. Yeah, so actually you got like 1, 2 guilds that actually have a WoW prog set up. What else is there, dude? Venerate. Can I see them by like... Oh, you can actually see them by guild progress. Oh, you can do it like this. That's much easier. Yeah, this is actually much easier. Volge's Vengeance. So they have nothing set up, but they are progressing. Yeah, Vash as a server doesn't seem like they do a lot of progression. Yeah, that might be a little rough if you're trying to get into a really good guild. Maybe like what? Pulp Fiction, what about them? Oh shit, what do I do? 3 out of 12, they didn't have anything set up. Maybe your Alliance. Are you gonna post 2 videos in your outlet? Sure, do you want me to? We got Order of Light, Entity. I know what R means. A Valorant Vengeance Alliance side? Wait, does Valorant Vengeance has Alliance on a Horde side of the guild? They have a website where you can submit an application for Alliance. Entity. Did I kill it down and encountered? Wait, this seemed like the same as what I looked at earlier here. Yes, it is. Order of Light doesn't have anything set up. This gives a 12 out of 12 heroics. I guess they just rate together, maybe. Casual guild. Primary language Chinese. Is Vash a big Chinese server? Because that's like one guild already has Chinese and the other is Chinese. These are English. The Pulp Fiction. Yeah, as I can see right now, progression on Vashir is not super high. Also, is Vashir a big server or is that a smaller server? I want to say it's a smaller server, probably, isn't it? Yeah, it could be. Maybe you could maybe look into bigger servers. Just hop on a massive server with big population. Look there. You could always just make like a level 1 character, or just try to apply from Vashir in WoW progress. So you could still build applications in other guilds or on other servers. You technically could do that. Oceanic's full of Alliance Blair with the Horde. Yeah, is that what it is? Is that because it's Oceanic? Maybe it is. It's a PvP realm. Well, not really anymore. None of the realms are really PvP anymore. Some Kazakh has a lot of new guilds going on there. Well, he's Alliance. Oh, he's US, so Kazakh wouldn't work. Ooh, Maw 2-hand sword models. Whoa. Maw swords, boys. I like this purple one. I like the green. Golden. Silver. I like this color combination too. Is that the Mog? Is that the set? Oh my. But that's what it would look like, I guess, yeah. We've seen this before, though. That purple looks dope. Gold looks dope. Oh, I love the gold. I like the blue. That looks awesome, too. Oh, I love this, like, butt flap he's got going on. Like Sauron right there, dude. I like this one, too. Oh. Gold and common. I like this one as well. This looks awesome. Holy shit. Looks insane. But yeah, so like if I were to, let's say, look for a new guild, even though I'm not going to. Let's say I want to go to US Illidan. Right? I'm looking for another guild. I'm looking for a guild that progresses. Complexity limit being #1 world. Probably a little bit out of my league. What other guilds can I join? What is that? Blood Legion, Intermate this boss, Country Club, Brain Boys, Rain Rainbows. Right there, boys. Right here. Why were the world 465? That's pretty low. I'm in top 100. Crazy. Maybe I wanted to, let's go Mal'Ganis. US Mal'Ganis, because there's a guild of mine. It'll be a little bit easier for me to show you. Let's go. I want to join Mal'Ganis, right? And I have a guildie. It's actually in a guild called Nerd Crew. And I think R means recruiting, so it means I might want to put in an app. So I'll find a guild. I'm like, well, I'm 12 out of 12, you know. I feel like I could go up. And I have a guy I know here. I guess if you don't have a guy, you would just have to app to these guilds and see what their requirements are. Like you go to, let's say, any guild. Let's go try Ascension. You will look what the progression is, see how far they've done, see if you like it, see who they're recruiting, because these guys will actually put the time into it. And this is what the write-up is going to be, dude. The write-up is serious. A serious guild. You have your application link, you have who you can contact to when you're applying or whatever, guest recruitment officers. And you see some of the stuff. Some mythic not for load goal, new message, blah, 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 blah. But Ascension is a composer raiders played together for a very long time. We remade this guild from Ascension and US Storm Reaver. Maybe you played there. Been friends before after Ascension, we created this guild, blah, 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 blah. Our players look for logs and strive to improve our display while maintaining an effective 9-hour raid schedule. So now you get some information, 9 hours. So how often do the raid? We don't say. 9 hours though is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 9 p.m. to 12:30 CST, which is kind of late, but I guess it's alright. It is a little late, but I guess it's okay. It definitely goes into the late night, but it's alright. CST, so you find your time zone, what days. So let's say that works for you. You can see their progress, you can see how well they did. You know, you can look at them, you can check out the guild. They don't always have to judge you, you can judge the guild if you want to apply. And then application recruitment. I mean, that's a lot more information than what Vashir Guild did. Let's say I want to join Nerd Crew, right? You will look to see if they're recruiting, see some of them have videos of some of the kills. You might be impressed by them, or maybe not, you never know. And they have some more info, but hey, see the application process right there, who they're looking for. Maybe your mage that wants you, maybe warrior, like a Fury or Arms that wants you. Semi-hardcore, so that means they raid 4 times, 3 times a week. Are these guys semi-hardcore? Semi-hardcore. I think HC, are they hardcore? You can say, yeah, these guys are hardcore, so they raid 3 a week, but I guess they go long hours, right? 7 to 11. Yeah, so 4-hour a day guild. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. So you can see like the difference between the VASH and between the guilds that I'm fighting here, right? So it might be honestly an opportunity for you to leave your server and find better things for you. That's all I was trying to show. But you can see like how some guilds take it serious and others don't. Hey Dalaran, you know about a lot of arenas. I was wondering if they could add Battletech Friends PvP. Wouldn't mind knowing to get invited to +10. What? I feel kind of bad about my item level. I main Dwarf, Paladin, BFA a lot. But I stopped its item level 449. But then I got my Goblin DK and his item level 459. This is my highest at the moment I play on Holy. On Holy seems like a lot of fun, man. Yeah, if you got any questions PvP, man, just hit me up on Discord. Hit me up on Discord. I'm always there to answer questions. I need to find semi-hardcore guild in Oceanic before Shadowlands. Well, this is where you start going to like WoW Prog, and if you have any guilds worth their salt, they'll usually update the WoW Prog. You can also find guilds in Red AO too, I think, yeah? It depends who takes the time to find those guilds. Of course, you can go to trade chat and just ask guilds around and ask people locally to find a guild. Just don't join the social guilds. By God, if you actually want to do something in the game, don't join social guilds. Don't do it. Finding guilds that actually want to raid. Whether it is hardcore mythic, world first, like that's their goals, or if it's just heroic clears, any kind of guild, just do some kind of a progression guild, any kind of progression, whether you're looking for like a real challenge or you're not looking for too challenging of content, just trying to get your feet wet kind of deal. Seriously, what's currently the best covenant for PvP? I think Venthyr is looking really good with teleport, but it's too early to tell. Too early to tell. Raider IO, I know, right? But you can find guilds there. Let me see, what do we have for our guild? What do we have? Raiding Rainbows. Raiding Rainbows, US Illidan. Do we even have notes? Yeah, so we have a whole write-up, dude, of when we raid, and we update it regularly. Guild officers changed up, Euro, got that, all that stuff for apps and everything. You can see all our information. Maybe you want to join a Mythic Plus group. You can see how Mythic Plus is how much we push. I'm at the bottom. I'm not even at 3,000. I suck. I'm right here. Look at me. I really should push my keys. My guild doesn't want to push some keys here, but I haven't had the time so far. Maybe this week I will. Honestly. This will be the week. The week to do it. But I get invited to play beta yesterday? Wait, what? Would you get invited to play beta yesterday? Me? I got invited since alpha. So I've been in the beta since then. Since alpha. 45 characters? Yeah, I made a lot. I made a lot. Outla's still the worst spec, but a lot closer and has been raised in ranks. Is Outla still the worst spec, but a lot closer? What do you mean by the worst? I feel like I think Outla is actually one of the better specs. Well, it depends on the beta or BFA. What are we talking about? I mean, I just did a BG and we slapped. I didn't have to switch all the specs at all. I guess my, you know, dress trinket rogue and my Reapy Flames rogue is pretty strong. My Rodden Weapon Slapper rogue. I'm not as good as a Gusher rogue, but hey, pretty good either way. That's what I was saying, but I'm not that good. I got a couple of ads on a couple of weeks ago called Max DPS Spell Flash, and my friend told me my dad about it. What do you mean? I don't understand. I actually don't understand what that meant. What are the 3 first classes you go into level in Shadowlands? That's a hard one. Definitely my rogue. So that's number 1. My number 2 and 3 are going to be either Shaman or Warlock or Paladin or Warrior or Death Knight. I think I applied for beta late. Well, check next week if anything, or week after. Exiles reach new weapon models. So this is going to be the new introduction for new players. Oh! Wait, these are cool as hell. So they're going to have Exiles Reach. If you guys never seen Exiles Reach, it's basically a new player starting zone, right? A new player starting experience. And they added some unique weapons into this, dude. Look at this bow. It's like a very much a starter bow. Look at that. And they have different colors. This is going to be a very, very first bow. And your dagger, a really simple dagger. I love how simplistic it all looks, but it's also looks detailed. Look at that rust. And there's a leather strap on it. Oh my god, is this Damascus steel? Oh, look at this dagger, dude. That looks awesome. A little worn. Dude, these look amazing. And we got a Demon Hunter glaive if you're going to be a Demon Hunter, I guess. Interesting. Whoa. So you can have a more worn look in different shapes and sizes. Axes. Looks like a woodcutter's axe more than anything. A bit of red with a tad, a bit of blood. Oh, this is more a woodcutter's axe, actually. Oh, this looks amazing. This stuff looks so good. A hammer? Dude, build a house with that thing. Oh my god, I love that. A sword. Dude, I just love the varieties of it. Like the rust. Oh, it's like a Bowie knife, right? Oh my god, dude. Oh, it looks awesome. A big old chopper. I think that's what the Horde are going to get, most likely, yeah? That looks amazing. Shields. Horde shield. That's awesome. Alliance, and you get rustic. Oh, Lordaeron shields. Oh, that looks amazing. This is like Blood Elf Paladin shield. Oh, wow. A monk staff, I'd say, like, cause bamboo. That's awesome. A old school, like, cane staff. Nice chopper axe. I like it. Hey, this looks so good. A big old hammer with a... What is that symbol? What is that? Is that the Harry Potter symbol? Is that Harry Potter symbol? What is this? Ooh. Oh, a two-hander. Poggy. Two-hand sword, isn't it? That looks pretty long. That looks amazing. Oh my god. Yo, this looks so cool. Oh, shit. Oh, that was amazing, dude. There's such cool new weapons. This is your starter gear, dude. This looks better than some of the endgame gear. This looks better than leveling gear. Like some of the, like we will be questing out in vanilla. You're like, what is this low grade, low poly shit? This are awesome. Celtic Summon, it still looks awesome. It's probably like a Dwarven, isn't it? Give us Lordaeron as a Cap City back, Blizz. I don't know what's gonna happen. So it's cool to see simple weapons. I don't know if they are that simple. They're actually quite amazing. Quite detailed for simple weapons. But they're really good. They're really cool looking. I love the detail that was added to them all. Wow. These are really good. These are incredibly good. Like whoever took the time to design these, did a great job. This is so cool. These are really cool for Mogs, dude. I think people will actually Mog. Imagine Mogging these on your main character right now. Lordaeron, dude. Or a Paladin with this here. This is actually really cool. Like, really cool. Dude, new player experience is gonna be dope. They're gonna get so much cool shit. That's not even funny. That's amazing. Can't wait for pre-patch when it came out. Patch 8.73 just came out recently. Yeah, hopefully we'll have pre-patch come out soon, boys. So my outlet to be viable in arena. I try my best to make it viable, but it discourages if it will be with Shadowlands. Well, Outlaw can be played in arenas right now. Like, I'm playing in arenas. I think it can be viable in specific comp with specific like gear setup. It's definitely difficult to play it and difficult to gear because it plays very differently compared to SAS. You'll use the stun to off stun, not to stun your main target, so that's a little weird. You kind of have a lot of CC and not as much damage, so you really have to find as much damage as you can through buffs. But yeah, we're getting Wound Poison back, so that should make it pretty good. Kidney Shot comes back, and I think we got Slice and Dice and buffs, so we should be pretty strong, honestly. I think with Wound Poison we'll be a lot more competitive. Bow looks nice. It really does. It's a very simple bow, but I like the simplicity of these items. I think it's the best charm is the simplicity of all this. It's only for new player. I think you'll still be able to go to a NPC in capital cities of both Alliance and Horde and buy these appearances if you want to. I think you'll still be able to, even if you don't do the new player experience. But yeah, I think everybody should totally make a new character, just level through this once. It's so cool. It's only 1 through 10. It doesn't take long, but it's really, really unique. I had a whole video where I played through it, and it was really dope. You know, if Divine Belt Tolls from Prod Paladin interacts with full shield, or you get First Avenger Town. I have no idea, maybe, most likely. What do you think about the rogues? They didn't get anything other classes to test stuff for weeks. Now we give rogues bigger. I kind of feel weird, Sage. I don't know, because rogues have been feeling pretty good to play, and we've been good on damage, except for SAS. But rogues have felt good to play from like the get-go of day 1 of alpha and into the beta. And we still feel pretty good to play. Like, some specs felt slow, some felt sluggish, some felt like it had clunky abilities and mechanics that just play against your playstyle. Hell, some classes still feel that way. Rogues, from the get-go, felt good to play. Outlaw felt great, Subtlety felt great. Assassin feels great, but it doesn't really have the damage to reflect the great feel. But all of them feel coherent. Maybe Assassin, some people said Slice and Dice is a bloat as an ability, but I don't know. I think with more haste, you'll be able to get more value, more mastery, you'll be able to get a lot more value on things. But yeah, no, I think rogues have been in a good spot. We haven't been in a moment where we needed changes. Like, Shadow Priest need changes. I think Hunters could use changes to make them a little bit fresher. But no, rogues have been in a good spot from the get-go. Like, stats don't matter for us. Low haste, high haste, we still play really good. Really doesn't matter. That's the most important part to consider. Like, not the damage numbers, but rather feel. How do specs feel to play? And rogues have felt good from the get-go. This just looked like a good fit for so many class identities like Bamboo Staff. Or Chen, Storm Stout, as the original monk from Warcraft 3. Yeah, these still look really, really good. I think people are going to be using these as mogs regularly. These are, yeah, look insane. So 100 doing good so far. Well, Hunters in general are doing some of the highest damage I've seen on the alpha, but they feel all slow and sluggish to play. So you don't have a good feeling spec, but you do insane damage. Does that mean the spec is good? No, I think Hunters could do a change. Enhancement Shamans feel insane to play, and they feel super fun. They don't do a lot of damage, but they feel good to play. So it's just all up for Blizzard to tweak them to do a little bit more damage, which won't be that difficult, honestly. I've been trying Enhancement Shaman for a bit now, and I love it. Always been playing it once. I haven't touched Enhance. I think I'll just like Enhance in the next expansion, man. This is a battle tech, just Dalaran, hashtag 1340 Jim. But you're more than welcome to add me on, hit me up on Discord, man. Listing the legends for conduits to test? Not yet, no. I'm perfectly fine with us waiting with rogues. If we have to be the last ones to test things, I'm okay with. Because they got other classes that are in dire need to be tested. Plus, rogues don't feel like they're falling behind. Like, other classes have conduits, but I can still keep up with my rogue just fine. With everybody running the Legos and conduits, I'm still fine playing Outlaw. Sub can do competitive damage too. I guess people that have Legos. So I feel like even rogues do get conduits and Legos, they won't be as impactful as some of the other classes, but we already feel good from the get-go. But we'll see. Maybe we'll be busted good. Thoughts on a Mindbender build for Shadow Priest in beta? I like it, actually. I like it, Hal. I think it's going to be interesting. I think it just gives Shadow Priest something to do besides just, you know, put in dots, and at least it's a build, you know? At least it does something interesting. Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting for PvP, if legendaries are usable in PvP. We'll see if they enable or disable legendary effects in PvP or not. I hope they keep them. Just because I think you can have some really interesting effects. I might have to nerf them in PvP though, but we'll see, we'll see. A lot of them do look really cool though. I just hope they keep them, because it would be annoying doing world PvP and like people can use legendaries, and the world PvP will basically be dead if legends are not allowed everywhere else. I got a Mage Warrior DH and a Monk. I'm almost pro. I'm almost also Test Priest from 2460. I'm just riding out the curve until pre-patch, boys. Let's go, boy type. This is where you want to level a bunch of tunes, man, and get ready for the Shadowlands. Is Rat Paladin good in beta? I think so. We played them yesterday and they seem to slap quite a bit of damage, but also I like some utility to bring too. Huge fan of that one mostly. Huge fan of the utility Pallies bring, dude. The off healing, the hand of sacrifice, the auras. Lots of shadow players don't like it because they want the spec to be reduced to a pet class. But I kind of like it. I think it's at least different, you know. I like that it's different. I understand why shadow priest wouldn't want to, because you basically are relying on legendary to be good, right? You're relying on legendary to be good, which feels weird. Let's be honest, it is weird. But it is a unique new playstyle, and I don't like the legendary. You can make a playstyle around a legendary, but Blizzard can definitely do something to fix Shadow Priest where they feel good even without any Legos. Or let's say if you don't get the best installed Lego. Right, because what if you don't get the recipe off the bat? That would suck having to farm for that one over and over and over. Is Beta dead? Beta has not been online today at all, so hopefully they'll bring it up at some point, man. Hopefully they'll bring it up at some point. I probably should call it here, man. Since the beta isn't up, I should probably call it, get some food, relax, work on some videos, wait until the beta is up. Prep for the raid tonight. We're gonna do all stuff for 2 bosses. And hopefully I can maybe sim a mage or something to see if I can get him to a little bit better gear prior to this. Got beta just now. The second rollout just happened. I got mine just now. Hell yeah, dude. We've been getting people coming in here saying I got beta or didn't get beta regularly, so hopefully it'll be able soon. Beta was up all morning through most of the afternoon, I think. Yeah, I remember getting on there, which is just a thing real quick with a mouse bug that happened recently in WoW. 11 AM here. Got up about 7:15 AM. Hell yeah, dude. Are you Australia? Are you? The beta for me? Let's get out. I will still keep checking, man. It seems like people are getting beta like trickle down over time. Like my guildies, at first like one guy got beta, and everybody's like, "Oh, I still don't have mine." Then another guy got beta, and we're all still in Discord, writing to one another about the beta and stuff. So like you have 5 people, one got the beta, but they're all still in there. Another person got the beta, another person got the beta. So it is rolling out. They are sending it out. Maybe it's just taking a while. New Zealand. Oh, okay. That's pretty interesting. No beta for me. I hang in there, man. Just wondering how it feels to play on the Outlaw without Deadshot rates, especially in Shadowlands. It doesn't feel bad at all. It feels about the same. Turns out the breakdown of damage without Deadshot, your pistol shot is much less of an important ability anymore. Like it does good damage without the procs, from what Blizzard have been able to tune it, but it doesn't nearly have the same impact of damage. Like it still can do quite a big proc of damage, but it seems to be more sustained heavy playstyle than we have been with some bursts here and there. But I'm pretty sure they'll add legendaries with the same exact effects too, so I'm pretty sure that playstyle is going to come back, and so far we've been just fine. It's a lot of dispatches and sinister strikes though on damage right now, and also melees, so it works. It doesn't really change the playstyle that much. I think the biggest change has been the slice and dice and roll the bones, which I'm perfectly okay with. I've not figured out Discord yet. Me and my dad have tried to figure it out, and we've been using just the in-game voice chat. Oh, really? Discord's pretty easy to get a hang of. You just gotta click around. Yeah, just click around and explore. But yeah, the WoW in-game voice chat, they did make it a little bit better. Instead of being in melee or range class to main in Shadowlands, the game is so much easier on melee, and it feels like, yeah, no. Well, Tommy, on melee it does seem easier just because at the very beginning, like, you know, you have cast, you have interrupts, but cast is in the end scale higher than melee every single time. Damage-wise, if you want raw damage, you go for casters. If you want to have utility, you go melee. And melee also have melee mechanics too, so you got to run out of stuff and whatnot. Yeah, I think it's all about getting used to one playstyle or the other. Like, mages are incredibly strong with all the shimmers and everything, and they can do quite a lot of damage. Like, they're usually top tier damn right now. They always scale really well towards the end of the expansion too, so that's something to remember. Or towards the end of like top end tier stuff. How to get a Vicious War Saddle? PvPing, 2s or 3s or RBGs, and every time you win you get a little bit into the progress of the Vicious Saddle. I think you gotta get 100 wins in 3s, like 40 wins in RBGs, and like 200 in 2s. But yeah, PvP casters can be annoying when interrupts. Oh yeah, yeah. I think every class, every role, whether you're melee or whether you're ranged, every type of DPS has their own advantages and disadvantages. Got all saddle mounts. I don't think I have all of them. I think I have the bear, but I don't have the Maybe I do have the Fox from Legion nowadays. Yeah, maybe I do. Because I did get a saddle. I think I might have all of them now, because I remember I missed out on a bunch of them from Legion. I think there's maybe a turtle, like a PvP war turtle that I haven't gotten yet. Maybe I do. I need to check. I mean, it made sometimes not being able to cast. It feels so bad when melee can just move in about all the time. Yeah, but that's where it comes down to the pre-planning your cooldowns, pre-planning your abilities in like Mythic Pluses or Mythic Raids. Using shimmers in a specific way to give yourself a little bit extra value. But if you're a fire mage, you mostly just dump all your damage at the very beginning, and it really doesn't matter what your damage is afterwards, as long as you're able to get the big combustion windows in. If you have to give someone an account, both will log, you get your saddles. Oh, okay. Yeah, a buddy of mine actually has like 6 accounts connected, so he gets 1 arena cap, and he gets like 6 saddles on all these alts, so you can just buy all the mounts at once. Him and his brother, I think, or cousin, have that set up with their accounts linked. That's crazy. The arcane mage is not so bad. Arcane missiles is fun. Yeah, arcane missiles are kind of fun, especially if you play them for PvP too. Got all the saddles and 3 caps. That's funny, dude. That's awesome though. Yeah, I guess it all depends, Tommy, with like different setups, different mechanics, different fights, favor different playstyles for sure. But you get the beta, it says the Covenant Soulbinds and stuff on a mage, otherwise that'd be Fury Warrior or Destro Warlock. It's good to have a couple classes under your in the backlog, in case you don't feel like your class is gonna look that good. Definitely worth considering a couple classes. Driving around, delivering Amazon packages. Well, listen to you. Have a great day. Yo, what's up, Easy Gangs? I'll be calling it here in a bit, man. So sorry. The daily radio Dalaran broadcast will have to be interrupted probably soon. But I appreciate you popping in, man. How about Elemental Shaman? Any good? One to main one. Melee Shamans are looking pretty good right now, yeah. I think they're going to be less burst, more sustained, which I think is going to be better for them. Because their sustained playstyle is what really drives them right now. Like all the Azurites, all the Essences, they could go for a lot of the sustained build, at least in PvE. In PvP, I think they'll be better because the sustained damage is stronger. Like Lava Burst is doing more damage baseline. This is nice instead of having to rely on a big old Earth Shock. Because it's like, you kind of just have a big of a ramp. You know, big blood of the enemy, big ramp, big spike, Earth Shock him right in the ass, and get him out of there. Yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit better in the next expansion. They probably won't believe this, but I got mad and so much. I got mad with it so much back in Legion. At the point when I did it very stupid, I thought the water bottle was in my computer. What? Can we just HV echo of elements baseline? I know, right? Sylvanas model in the battle for in a beta build. Initial model, updated model. They get her a darker skin tone, and they gave like shadows above the head a little more. Okay. Because I thought Pale Sylvanas was a weird Sylvanas. Ooh, what? What are those eyes that look insane? Wait, so which one is the real one? Updated model? Updated model. What is this, the final model? Initial model 349. So this is the final. So they decided to go on the pale skin. Look at those eyes, dude. That just literally stares right into your soul. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's awesome. That is actually freaking cool. The eyes. My eyes. Crazy. Huh. This is really, really cool. Hope Elliot better mained it for years. BFA made me give up on playing on Shaman. Shaman's actually really good all BFA. Shamans were actually really solid BFA. Oh, still offline. Come on, dude. We were followed because of a FLJ. Sometimes it's kind of annoying. Yeah. Let's go mound them, man. Now I'm going to get nightmares with her? Really? With these eyes? I guess those eyes do pierce into your soul. But it looks so much cooler. Like, look. I thought this was alright, but I did like this one better. I didn't even realize they actually gave her, like, night elfish skin. But I do like that blue skin, though. The eyes fit so much better. Compared to this. So much better. So much better. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Well, the rogue updates haven't gotten any. Rest in peace, boys. Alrighty, boys. I think I'm going to call it here, man. Sorry we never got into any beta stuff. Apologies. But I gotta get some food. I gotta get some work done. I gotta get a raid done. So I'm gonna call it here, boys. All right, gonna call it for now. We'll come back here Friday for duels, Saturday for duels, and Sunday I think back to the beta to show you guys some of the new stuff. Unless you see it in the video or so. But yeah, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate all of you. Again, big apologies we never got to check out any beta stuff. We're waiting here patiently, man. Patiently waiting for beta to finally be available. Watch it be available tonight, dude. Literally, I'll watch it be available as soon as I end the stream. I swear to God. Swear to God. But thank you, boys. Appreciate all of you. Big thanks, Gar, for the membership. Appreciate you, my man. Super fun timing you guys all hanging out here. We even won a BG too while we were at it. Probably should have done more BGs while we were at it, honestly. But I was really like hoping beta would be up. Because I was really hoping to see some of the legendaries and whatnot. Anyway, thank you, boys. I appreciate all of you. And I'll see you boys all in next tomorrow. See you guys all Friday. Peace.